What is up, early YouTubians? Welcome in. We'll get started in just a second here. Welcome in early Twitch folk as well. Sorry, just give me one more second. Just getting my region set up. What up, Lucas? Welcome in. Westish, welcome in. Eric, welcome in. Blinding Mantis, lots of cool people. Wow, good early wave. Oh my gosh, look at all these people. Hasn't even been like 2 minutes. Well, hell there. What's up? Welcome in. Man, I always forget that like the chatbot right now is kind of all fudged up. Because it tries to do YouTube chat and Twitch chat. I wonder if I can change that. I was trying to change earlier and then I somehow messed it up. Living Tribunal in the next update? I don't know. Is that a thing? Sounds cool. I'm not someone who speculates too much, you know? I just kind of take things as they come. I feel like I'm kind of like the last person to know a lot of things. Also, hello. We do still have to set up our slideshow and everything, so that'll take a couple of minutes here, but look at this. My beautiful face. I will show it to you all while we do this. I did just put out a new YouTube video mere seconds ago, so I wouldn't go and watch it right now, but definitely keep your eye on it. Maybe watch it after the stream. It's a Guardians deck. It's really fun. If you want to have fun and you're in pool 2, I cannot recommend anything more than a Guardians deck. The dopamine hits are absolutely out of control. What is up with the mojo, dude? It's so... I'm so surprised that it's taken them so long to fix this mojo thing. Gross Lux, I'm doing well. Welcome in. Yeah, the Da Vinci? Actually, it's spelled with a second Y. Surprisingly. Do a lot of Y kind of things with my name. It's a thing. So that works. That. Look at Mojo just taking up as much space as he damn wants. My decks look like right now. I don't think any of these are going to be that similar. We'll just start one from scratch. We'll do deck 1 today. Not that it really matters. So you're going to hear a bunch of sounds that are my computer yelling at me like that about 12 times in a row. So don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I promise. I know that's what somebody might say if it was actually a big deal. But in this particular case, I'm being honest with you, chat. I try and be honest with my chat as much as I can. Not much of a liar kind of dude. Westish, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. Appreciate you. Love to see it. YouTube's doing really well. I was a little bit down on YouTube. The last video I put out did incredibly well. So thank you everyone who watched it. I'm putting more effort into editing, which is takes a little bit longer, but I think it makes... I'm trying to edit like the beginning of my videos and add examples of certain cards and what they do in the game, and I think it looks really cool. Yeah, like in the Tech W deck, I had a bunch of really cool like little kind of effects to show like armor and like all these other things. I think it looks a lot better. Lizard King, I'm happy you came in. Happy you came in. Grossluck says, I tried a Tech W deck yesterday and finally climbed to 60. Thanks so much. Dude, that Tech W deck, I'm saying, man. Apparently a lot of people have been playing, because I know Dara was playing kind of a similar deck. And I started playing that deck. And Dara's like one of the biggest Twitch streamers for this. I know Dara was playing a somewhat similar deck, but people were saying in pool 2, a bunch of people are playing very similar decks. That deck is baller, dude. That deck is baller, man. I wish I had figured that deck out when I was in pool 2, because I would, oh, dude. It's just so mean, dude. Like, every step of the way, you feel like I have something that can just decimate my opponent. And there's nothing that your opponent can really do to mess with you. They can just beat you straight up on power. Sometimes you get stuck in like a couple, like some weird spots, and like you kind of tech yourself. Man, dude, there's just you get that little Killmonger like towards the end of games that just completely blows out your opponent. Good stuff. I'm excited to play this deck. I haven't played a Sarah Miracle deck ever. I played one Sarah Negative deck. That deck is disgusting, dude. That deck used to be disgusting back when Mr. Negative was 4 power. It's probably still, I think it's still really good, but this deck is like a Sarah Miracle deck that's meant to get Sarah on 5 and then play a bunch of cards on 6. Pretty cool. Allegedly this is, and the tier list, I mean the tier lists are like made by just like some dudes. I think it's like Vin Kelsner and like this dude Dreg, or I don't know who it is, to be honest with you. I'm just talking out of my ass. I have no idea who does it. But couple people like do it, so it's like it's not perfect, right? It's not like fully statistics. They try and use as many statistics or as much statistical look as possible. But this Sarah Miracle list is says tier 1, and I've gotten destroyed by it a lot. It's really, it pumps out a lot of power on the last turn. I might like, it seems like sneaking magic into it seems pretty good, but you also don't necessarily need it. Yeah, that's the Sarah variant is absolutely out of control. I'm finally breaking into pool 3, stuck at mid 50s. It's fine. Just make some things happen, you know. Either climb with the stock negative deck from Hooglin. Yeah, his negative deck is pretty solid. Pretty solid. What's up, Default Dame? Welcome in, welcome in. 2 weeks from 50ish to infinite, dude. I don't know. I was thinking about trying to push to infinite this season. I'm up to 74. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time, man. I'm gonna be out of town this weekend. I have to like, I'm not gonna be able to stream Friday. I'm not gonna be able to stream Saturday. I have to make like 3 videos tomorrow to fill in for when I'm gonna be gone. That's not ideal. But oh wait, I haven't seen my it's Chibi Death Chat. Poggy, I want to cheat. Oh my god, dude. And I have the Miles basketball. Fuck, dude. This is so expensive. They're both 1200. I want them both really bad. Discard decks in pool 2 are pretty good. If you can use Swarm and Apocalypse well with like Morbius and thing. Yeah, dude, the Miles variant is sick, but I don't like Miles. I don't think I'm ever gonna use this card, dude. This variant does go hard as hell though. I'm gonna get this Chibi Death. I've wanted this Chibi Death for a while. You're gonna get it this stream with this OP deck? Nah, dude. 25 ranks is so hard. So, Toxic asks, do you think it's better to stay in pool 1 and save with credits to get a bunch of unlocks, or just slowly go into pool 2? So, if you're asking me, I get asked this a lot. A lot of people will come to my stream and ask me this. I fully think just go into pool 2. Just be excited about opening your first pool 2 card. Don't try and metagame it. Don't try and sit back and say like, oh, I'm gonna try and save 5,000 credits and get all this stuff. Just jump in, man. Just jump in and pool 2, have fun. I feel like people over worry about exactly where their rank is, exactly where their MMR is, who they're gonna be facing. I think that the way that you're gonna, I feel like you are sacrificing your long-term like enjoyment of the game for like some small short-term gain. Yes, 100%. Same advice for pool 2 to pool 3. Just jump in, start unlocking cards, have fun, man. Like Some people are built a little bit different than I am, but that's it. If you're asking for my personal advice, that is my personal advice. Jump in. Don't worry about trying to stick your MMR in a certain spot. Just believe that you're good enough to jump into pool 2. Plus, like, the faster you go into pool 2, the faster you start learning that meta. If you just jump into pool 2, you're going to be even at a higher MMR when you jump in and you spend all those credits. All right, I need to do the credit card really fast. So give me a second, because I need this death variant. I need to use the OP credit card real quick. Just play the game. I'm not sure if you're talking to me or not, but if you're talking about what I was saying about moving forward. Yeah, MMR sticking is mad, but I enjoy holding at the end for enough credits to quickly get the first couple guaranteed cards. So I had things to play around with. You know, like I said, I mean, if you're asking my advice, I told you, you know, my advice. If you want to not do that, you know, you don't have to. But I guess it makes sense if you want to jump in and get a few cards. But it's like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. I just get super excited. I just want new cards. Okay, give me a quick second here, chat. Use the most OP mechanic in the whole game really fast. Alright, it's gonna be really quiet for a second. I apologize for that. But I have to reset my blue stack, so I can have this chibi death variant. I just don't wanna forget, because I'm really bad with that. I missed out on like multiple cards that I've wanted. I don't think I'm gonna get the Miles Morales variant though. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'll let it sit there. Maybe I'll think about it and change my mind. But it's just expensive, man. Those 1200 variants are like 15 bucks. They're expensive. They are expensive. I wish Pool 1 had more move cards. I've been liking the deck, but I wish it had more access to more payoffs. Pool 1 move deck isn't too bad. It's missing Vulture and Cloak. Like, Cloak is really important because that and Doctor Strange are the only two cards that will jump you to the next one. Okay. Well, no more delaying, chat. We will move forward here. Look at what the mojo looks like on the deck list. It's so funky looking, dude. No more delay. No more delay. Yeah, pool 2, like the Vulture and the Cloak are so important for move decks. If you're looking for a pool 2 move list as well, I have one right here. If you want to take a peek at it, this one pretty well. I played this a bunch yesterday. If you go to my VOD, yesterday, it has like multiple man in the thumbnail. If you go on my YouTube and go on my live, or if you just go to the last Twitch, I was playing a bunch of this deck. Worked out pretty well for when you do move into pool 2. But let's play the Sarah Miracle deck. Let's just start jumping in and playing some games. It'll take me a while because I don't exactly know how the deck works. I think you just play out cards early and then set up for a crazy miracle turn. I think you usually want to hold Mysterio. Is what it seems like. In this instance, I probably will not hold Mysterio. I think with Mysterio and Maximus, I think I snap. I will get rocks in the deck, which kind of sucks. Need Vulture and Storm? Yeah, Vulture is just really important. I have a hard time recommending those decks without Storm. Is opponent might be changing this if they let that snap go, because letting that snap go doesn't make any sense to me. I just play the Bishop for like 3. Of the stream surprise? What is the stream surprise? Like you just like appeared, you had no idea I was gonna be streaming, and then like boom, I don't know where you're streaming. That's crazy. Let's see. They could mess with the TVA. That would suck. But they'll need more power in middle. Yeah, dude, no shot, man. No shot. Nice, good start. Great start. So why is Colleen on this deck? That's a really good question. So the whole point of this deck is to play for turn 6. So we just kind of play out what we want to. Ideally, we get like Bishop on 3, we get Ant-Man on 1, Angela on 2. On turns like 4, we might just slam down a Dracula, or maybe we get 2 drops. But on 5, we always want to play Sarah, and then on 6, we want to play out our hand. And Colleen Wing will help us discard another card to make sure that we're getting our Sarah. Yeah, always nice to find her. Hey, thanks so much. I appreciate that. So that's why Colleen Wing's in it. So if we get the Dracula out, and then we discard everything but the America Chavez, and then we discard the Chavez, it ends up being a 9-power Dracula. It's pretty sweet. My friend, please try the Agatha deck. I'm murdering with it right now. I'm not gonna play it tonight, but if you want to like DM me somewhere, or DM me on Twitch or Discord, I can look at your list. I've played plenty of Agatha decks. If you look through my YouTube channel, there's a bunch of cool Agatha decks you can check out. See so many cool looking decks. I'm always like 1-2 cards short in pool 2. Yeah, it just takes a little bit of time. It just takes a little bit more time. The real struggle gets when you're like want to play pool 3 decks, because it's just like you never know if you're going to open the pool 3 card you want at collection level 700 or at collection level, what, 2800, right? Tim Curry, welcome in. Welcome in, man. Okay, so no Ant-Man turn 1. That's totally fine. They play the hood out onto Murder World. I might Scarlet Witch that. It would be kind of nice. I think Angela against Sinister London is kind of fine. I don't think the Rogue's going to find much use in this matchup. Hopefully it lands right. Nice, nice. Nice. Okay. If we get the Scarlet Witch, I'm going to play it left. We might just play out the Maximus in Sinister London. No, we can hold on that. We don't have to do that too quickly. I want to like Mojo. Just Mojo. We might need a Sarah in the middle. Not watching any of the World Series? Nah, I don't really like, I don't really care for baseball. Like a pull through build around card feels great. Oh yeah, getting Cerebro, getting Patriot. Lots of really good things. Lots of fun stuff you can get there. Okay. Man, I wish we were ahead. If we were ahead, it'd actually be really nice because we can mess with their Deadpool things. Like if we were ahead, they could play out cards that could put 4 extra cards in their hand, and then they would not be able to get their Deadpools in their hand. But that's kind of fine. We'll go to Maximus, and then I think we'll Ant-Man over on the left. Really need Sarah off the rip. They have a 6-power Deadpool in their hand now. Deadlock didn't land where they wanted it to. They have a full hand. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to Scarlet Witch, Sinister London. Like, keep them from getting their double plays there. I think we'll Colleen Wing just to get rid of our... Let's get rid of that. So hopefully they try and play... Yeah, so they're trying to play 2 things here to get more stuff happening on Sinister London. It's like get a bunch of stuff and then play 1 extra card. So we're going to shut that down. and not give them the possibility. It's like that Venom's still really good there, but they would have been able to get a huge Venom somewhere else, and that would have been really, really rough. We're probably going to have to run from this game. There's no real way that we're going to win 2 locations, but 1 cube there is totally fine. They kind of got everything they needed. We didn't get our Sarah that we wanted, so we're totally fine with that. Let's see here. Yeah, hard sports to watch regularly. Yeah, baseball's tough. I've gotten Black Bolt, Rock Slide, Doc Ock, Psylocke, and Wasp so far for pool 3. Yeah, those are rough. Psylocke's really important. Psylocke really helps you actually play all 3 of those other cards a little bit better. Wasp is fine in like Patriot decks, but it's pretty rough. What about soccer? I probably won't watch the World Cup. I might watch the final game. Actually, as far as Americans, I play rugby, which is very... I played rugby for 7 years, and I like rugby a lot. It's just kind of hard to watch. And Bear, welcome in. Welcome in. I am doing well. It's going to be a good night. I went archery shooting today. That was cool. I'd never done that, or I hadn't done that in a really long time. I was feeling like Hawkeye. I should have done a Hawkeye deck to get excited about it. Me and my brother had a competition. I unfortunately did not do well. What level did I play rugby? I played high school and collegiate rugby. I was on a Big Ten team. I was pretty damn good at rugby. I was actually all state in both collegiate and high school rugby. Interestingly enough. Okay, I don't think we want to play the collector just yet. I don't think we want to play anything. We just kind of vibe. Roommate was in college and Pac-12 team. He's insane. Yeah, I was pretty damn good. I played for 3 years beforehand. You got cleated and still wanted to play Bleeding Everywhere. Dude, that happens, man. Rugby players were kind of psychos in a lot of regards. I'm not landed on this space throne. I guess I'll probably try and land a Dracula there. So I've 1, 2. Kind of need a Dracula off the rip if I'm gonna play it though. Problem with like I can't play the Mysterio because of Space Throne. I can't really play Colleen Wing until the end of the game. I don't want to play Maximus until the end of the game. Like on this turn, I'll play Maximus if I need to, but I think the Bishop might be a better play there. The Bishop might be enough to kind of annoy my opponent. This also defends against Professor X type things. Opponent could be doing. There's a row. Okay, they took my mojo, which is not great, but not the most important thing. We can beat that with 3 cards. Yeah, so we can play 1, 1, 1, 2 to finish us out. They probably have a double dinosaur to beat me in the right, but I could probably beat them on the left and middle. Bishop will only be 7. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I guess they can Ronin me, but this is my biggest card, right? Even though it's only going to be 7, it's still my biggest card. So it's like still kind of worth to play. See technically how much bigger can he get as collector? If he does, I'm gonna guess he's gonna play like Moon Girl and something. Maybe not Moon Girl. I don't know what the hell he would play. Wait, I have to worry because this rogue is gonna get +6. Okay, I'll add 12 here. We'll tie. Oh man, the collector's gonna beat me. Might have to run. It's be 5, 9. Let's see what this looks like. I'm place Mystique for the Ronin Maximus. I only have one card. I beat them on the right, actually. I was so expecting them to do some weird, like, Maximus type thing. Yeah, only the Mystique and the Ronin don't do anything, man. Actually, I am gonna win on the right. This is a trifecta? Look at that. Okay, so we're starting to get this deck a little bit. This is mean, dude. That's a lot of power on that last turn. I don't know why opponent was running Ronin without Baron or Mystique. Like they're playing like this, but with Ronin instead of. Maybe they're just running Ronin in their double dinosaur deck. That was interesting. They took my mojo. Poor little Jimmy Jim. Poor little Jimmy Jim. I'm glad I played that out. I almost retreated. I was so sure they were gonna have something to like utilize that Ronin, but I deleted my whole hand. I just said no hand. I'm good. I don't need a hand, bruh. That deck's cool, dude. This deck is really fun. Send you a DM on Twitter with the Agatha deck. Let me know what you think. Show for show. Clearly the best deck of Marvel Snap would have been at least 3 Quinjets. This deck doesn't even have 1. Quinjet's fire, dude. Ah! Sorry, I just clicked a button and it turned off. It minimized every single window. That was scary as hell, man. Every single window just got deleted. I thought I shut down my computer or something. Okay, Crimson Cosmos not great for us. We don't have many things that can mess with that. We can't even do any kind of changes here. Let's just go ahead and Scarlet Witch right. We need to start getting some cards down here, it seems like. The big house is restrictive as well, but less restrictive. Okay, so we have a 1 and a 2. We can fit a Dracula in here. So our best 2 draws would probably be Dracula and Bishop. Okay, we'll sneak this Dracula in. It's one of the only things we can get on the Crimson Cosmos. I think we're gonna have a really good last turn. I think we're snapping here. So land a Sarah here. We'll have 14 power in the middle. Okay, cool. Cool. I think that's totally fine. I think it's a totally fine way to finish out that game. It's a fair snap. I stand by that snap. I think doubling the odds when you're at an advantage that's not as obvious to your opponent is always a good shot. Be aware of Machine World. I still am on BlueStacks. Yeah, I don't really like the Steam client. It's too wide. It feels too wide, and it's really hard. It's really hard to do it. So Tim Curry, I switch up my deck. I literally play different decks every single day. I am obviously a content creator, so it's a little bit different than, you know, why you might want to. This isn't a great hand to fight for the TVA. Known as Angela. Yeah, maybe I can get some of their cards. Maybe their cards will be better. Star-Lord. Okay, we can Star-Lord here. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Opponent snaps, huh? I'm fine with that. I can just, I mean, if I'm just not in a good spot, I can just Scarlet Witch the TVA, right? Just don't really have to worry about it too terribly much. What the hell deck is he playing?
Time's up.
Let's get rid of this Craven. It's freaking weird. weird card. Dude, wait. What? My opponent has a Nova, a Maximus, and Angela. I don't want to get rid of the Craven. Maximus is mine. Good call. Good point. Good point. Look at that. Kind of stuck our opponent in a pretty weird spot, but they can't just cloak these back out, no? But it's not anything they cloak out buffs my Raven, which is pretty awesome. That was actually like incredibly good for us. We can get rid of our rogue. Get rid of our rogue is fine. Move everything, dude. Fuck it. Thank you. Dude, this thing's gonna go to the freaking moon, dude. Yeah, the Craven doesn't work that way, no? Wait, does Craven work that way? I guess Craven does work that way. Never mind. This is a pooled 3 deck. This is a pooled 3 deck. I didn't know Craven worked that way. I wish I could land the Shang-Chi somewhere. I didn't think that Craven worked that way, actually. I don't know if you moved. Oh, Jesus. That scared me probably more than it scared you. I think we retreat, chat. I don't see a way out of this. Can't win right. Can't win middle realistically if we play Heimdall. We do get the Mojo buff. Damn it! Okay, we blame that one on my girlfriend for getting home and not having her keys because I stole them when I went home. It's okay. It's okay. We take those. It's more important that my girlfriend got in the apartment and didn't die, I suppose. I just got paid to gold with your advice from yesterday. Yo, love that. Having fun with the Guardians of the Galaxy deck. Yeah, it's really good. I just posted the video on that recently. Actually, we get a check. Is it doing well? I sure hope it is. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay. I think we always just get Ant-Man down first. I guess left is fine. Maybe want a Mojo over there too. It was a little bit iffy to kind of like block it up too early. Mojo World with Mojo seems pretty good, right, chat? I'll snap on that. We have Bishop into Dracula. We just need Sarah in the next couple of draws, and we're kind of in business. Ojo is actually more power than Angela when we do it the way that we're expecting ourselves to do it. Don't mind Bishop there. I do want Bishop left. Bishop on this left lane feels good. Mojo's going home. Misa going home! Ugh. Yo, Blue, welcome in. Dude, they didn't put Mojo on Mojo's house. Oh, this weird bot-ish energy. Okay, so we have our Sarah, so we are kind of cruising right now. With Dracula, as long as, I mean, we can draw any card. I guess Calling Wing would be our worst draw, maybe. I think Calling Wing would be our worst draw. As long as we get anything but Calling Wing, we're feeling really good. Yes, then we just go Maximus. We can even rogue this Mojo if we want. Then just Mysterio, and we win. I think this deck is also a bot shredder. Wait, is this a hold up? Maybe we want to play Rogue Middle then, to steal either this Ant-Man or if they're trying to hit our Mojo. They're gonna go first. So if opponents running the Sarah Miracle list, they probably also have Rogue in their deck. Mojo is so cute. That's a weird energy. Weird thing to say. Kind of respect it though. Let's just do this. Let's just this should sure us up. Yeah, I expect the Rogue. Hopefully it gets the Sarah. Nice. Very good for us. Very good for us. That probably won us the game. They got their Dracula too, but we're gonna steal their Mojo on that side. Oh, we should have played the fake. I don't think it matters. Oh yeah, we're gonna win all three lanes, I believe, chat. This is gonna be a triple laner? Did we just get a triple laner? It is my deck. Oh, dude, actually Machine World's really spooky for this. Machine World actually really messes up the Dracula play. Wanna motorboat those flaps? Hey man, you know. Could be Maximus. Yeah, opponent got Maximus there. That's really interesting. Does Machine World almost make Dracula like not worth? What's really cool is even though they missed this big Mojo hit, and this Mojo hit was a 12-point swing, chat. Mojo hit's a 12-point swing. Even though they missed this meaty Mojo hit, we still would have won, which is nice. Even if they would have gotten their Dracula to hit their Chavez, we would have won. That was a nice little mirror match. Nice little mirror match there. Alright. Why are you using Calling Wing in this deck? So sometimes it's hard to play out your whole hand. And Dracula, you want to make sure it's hitting Chavez, so you're getting a 4 energy, 9 power out of it. So Calling Wing helps you on the last turn get rid of 1 extra card if you need to. The Calling Wing does feel a little bit iffy though. Colleen Wing also helps in like situations like that where sometimes like it gets rid of like machine world stuff. Plus the 2 energy 4 power that you can play on the last turn if you need to. So like even if you you know, even just ripping out a 2 energy 4 power, it's pretty good. Push for pool 2. I should start a Nightbot thing. I just get asked that question a lot, and it's totally fine. I think you should push into pool 2. I don't think there's any reason to stick around. Like people overcomplicate it. Alright, let's use this. I guess we should be using Scarlet Witch for Machine World. Now that I kind of know that that works. Yeah, just go for it. Live your best life. Do your thing, king. Or queen. Yeah, it's 2 energy 4 powers, just dece. It's dece. Might have to be a no Sarah gamer, but we might not need Sarah to do everything. What the heck? That Magneto thing looked real funky. Yeah, I think we could still beat this lane over here. Mojo fits really nice into it. We're not gonna have our Serum Miracle. Yeah, this will be at 7, this will be at 4. At 11 power. I think we'll need the Mysterio there. Oh, snap. Seems a little bit iffy. What's gonna pass Infinite? Jesus Christ. My girlfriend's so scary. I think I have to run here. I thought they were going to play something else in here, but it doesn't look like it. Even so, this is 4, so this is plus 5, this is at 12. Even so, we're not going to have enough. I should have calculated that out a little bit better. I think we run. Content dog.
There you go. Oh,
Content
yeah.
dog. Hey, Cosmo content dog. We love a content dog here. You're fine, Tino. You can ask as many questions as you want. No worries. No worries. It's just that specific question I get asked for a bunch of times. That guy's name has me triggered for no Sark Doles too. Isn't yeah, my dog is mop-like. My dog is its hair is so black that like you can't even tell what's going on. Yeah, sometimes you see some eyeballs, but that's about it. Okay, we got the Sarah in hand. What's your dog's name? His name is Saul. Or Solomon, as I sometimes affectionately call him. Calling Wing, I'm having trouble with. I feel like this Calling Wing is messing me up a lot. I feel like it's meant to do like the Dracula thing, but I often am just like, I have only Calling Wing and my Shavas in my hand. Maybe on turns where I don't get Sarah, I need to use my Calling Wing to just clear my hand out and then play the Shavas itself. That feels really bad. Why do they always hit the good card? They always hit the card I don't want them to hit. Yo, what's up, GG? Hi, Sol, bye, Sol. Hey, good night, dude. Thanks for the brief stopping. Checking out the best deck in Marvel Snap. Feel like Colleen and Drac could be other things. Yeah, it's interesting. What I try and do, especially if I do some... Dude, what a fucking hilarious looking pixel variant, by the way. So this is the #1 tier list rated deck on Marvel Snap Zone. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I drew the rock immediately, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I feel like a lot of times I do that, and I build my own decks a lot of times. But it's also very nice to be like, and this is good like discard fodder, I guess. Okay, very rude. Very rude of our opponent, first of all. Malcolm snapping on me. Very rude. Do this and this. Next turn is our Sarah's turn. Yeah, look at this pogged out rock, dude. Sol is all good, man. Yeah, this Korg looks so stupid. Alright, Malcolm's popping off. Played a Scorpion on me. Gonna discard a rock. Turn off Titan, because I don't really need Titan. Monsters Metropolis could help for me. That's a nice Maximus right there. The problem is that I don't think I Sarah here. I think I have to get better at that. I don't think I Sarah here. I think I Maximus Mysterio, and then I just slam down the Chavez. Yeah, Maximus, Mysterio, and then I have 3 choices to where I slam down the Chavez. Depending on what I need. No, maybe I do this. Maybe I go Maximus Mysterio. Maybe I just want Baxter building. Then I slam it down over on the left. Well, I guess it doesn't matter as much about getting Baxter building when it doesn't exist. They still have a lot of work. I mean, they have to put like a Magneto over there to win it, right? Because that's actually a 21. Then we just slammed on the Chavez left. And they probably will stick around. But it will probably stick around here. B Diddy Live, what up? Spider-Woman, not enough. Bit spooky, but not enough. It almost was enough because of the Chavez. How the Chavez works out. Not quite enough yet, though. We'll take our 8 cubes. You bot snap randomly, or they know when to? Yeah, they usually, if they're winning by 2 or 3 lanes and like 4 and 5 is what they do. This is probably a bot. There's like a lot of things to scream bot with this. Feels bad winning with Killmonger? Nah, dude. Embrace it. Embrace that feeling. Never feel bad for winning and outplaying your opponent. Feeling bad for winning is a weakness that you need to expunge from yourself. You're playing within the confines and rules of a game and you win. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Now, you can be dishonored with certain ways that you play. This is the truth. Dude, instead of coin flipping, just see if Ant-Man gets big or small. Go Ant-Man right. Ant-Man right feels fine. Feel the opposite. I feel like kidding with Killmonger feels so good. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, you crush their whole ass soul, dude. Plant the Mojo on the right. Nice, nice, nice. Daredevil's fine. It's a little spooky, but it's kind of whatever. Dark Dimension also doesn't really matter. Well, Scarlet Witch the Titan, because we can't use it. Again, this could be a non-Sarah game. I have to be smarter about the non-Sarah games. But if it's a non-Sarah game, I probably just want to yeet this Dracula. Baxter building. Or I guess I could just use their Cosmo with my Calling Wing. Just play out the Dracula. If I do get Sarah, if I get Sarah off the rip, it's a Sarah turn for sure. Okay, they filled up us up over on the right, which doesn't feel great. They don't need too much power to beat us. I think this air is good. Maybe I should have just used the Scarlet Witch on the Bifrost because it gets a little bit finicky. Oh, a little tough. In Daredevil, see your play if you put your cards at the last second. Yeah. Your opponent gets a whole ass extra turn. So you do a whole turn, you have a full timer length, and then your opponent gets a full turn. They can do whatever they want. Alright, very rude of our opponent. We are somehow going to have to win these other lanes. I don't know if that's possible.
Da Binksy?
Da Binksy? I guess winning Baxter Building is pretty big. If I win Baxter Building, nah, it's not gonna be enough, chat. How can I win? How can I win? How can I win? I have to play Calling Wing here if I'm gonna play Calling Wing. It's because it's 9. What if I go here, here? I'll be at... This is 9 total power if I win this. I'll get a +3 here, so they'll have to add 7 here. I'll have to add at least 1 here. Let's, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try it. They're gonna try and win Baxter Building? There's no shot they win Baxter Building. No, dude, we're gonna win. We're gonna win all 3 lanes, chat. We're gonna win all 3 motherfucking lanes, bro. That is ridiculous. I was not expecting to win all 3 lanes there, but we will take that. Let's go. Dude, that's where the Dracula comes in. Calling Wing came in handy there, using their own Cosmo. That was a good game, dude. That was a real good game. Okay, got a couple questions. Binks, does it get to see it if you play with the Invisible? Yeah, the Dark Dimension or Invisible Woman, it gets to see it no matter what it is. It's just like Leader. Leader can see things through Dark Dimension, it can see it through Invisible Woman. So yeah, you get to see everything that happens. It's really nice. That Cosmo was really clutch. The Cosmo was really clutch. Binks, do you know if you'll be able to get the infinite card back if we don't reset rank? So this is the only one where it is a question mark. Wait, here, let me switch. I think I don't have the YouTube on low latency. I've switched the YouTube now to be on low latency, and I feel like it's been better because I feel like YouTube's really behind where I am. Let me jump in here and see if I can help y'all out by getting you a little bit closer to me. Hopefully that'll help your experience a little bit. So I love seeing everyone's reaction. Oh, I can't change the stream latency after I've already started. I'll have to make sure I'm better with that, chat. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, YouTube. We'd be a little bit behind. Yeah, so this card back is the only one where I don't know the answer to that. So what they said is that everything that was only available in the beta will be available, but this season started in the beta and ended outside of the beta, so I'm not sure if they're going to have these rewards be available to players. I hope they do, but I don't have an answer for you, unfortunately. Yeah, of course, default Dan. It's always good. You always got to build your knowledge in this game. It's good for you. I will try and be really good. Also, people on YouTube, if you can like the stream, apparently that helps. It's very easy to do. It takes 2 seconds to click the like button. I didn't know about that until last stream. But if you could, I would appreciate that. If you're too lazy to, also totally fine. Also totally fine, chat. I'm too lazy to do a lot of things in my life, as it turns out. I would appreciate you if you did. Okay, they have Uatu and they played it over on the right. I don't like... cloning vets doesn't help me and I don't want them to have it. This season's pass is exclusive. Interesting. Where did you figure that out, D-Ron? Did they announce that somewhere or something? Reservoir will be able to get rewards from the BP season after 2 more seasons, and since ranked is tied to those, I'd assume so. Yeah, not 100% sure how that will work. All right, we're gonna have Dracula. We're gonna have Sarah. We might not even need Sarah. We might just play Sarah on like... I don't know, dude. This is looking like a good game. Are you lazy or just conserving energy for something more important? I mean, I don't know. I'm lazy. I know, like, of all the 7 deadly sins, chat, tell me your 7 deadly sins. Because mine's definitely gluttony and sloth. I'm really bad with both gluttony and sloth. Don't hit the Sarah. Okay, very cool. Very cool. So we need Colleen Wing. Ugh, no Calling Wing feels real bad. No Calling Wing there feels horrible. Wait, we have another draw for Calling Wing. Calling Wing, Calling Wing, Calling Wing. Nice! So clutch. Okay. So, that was so clutch, chat. I feel like we're gonna win all these lanes. We're gonna have a 4-3-4-5. That's gonna be 16 power. They could beat us with Blue Marvel things. Gluttony? Yeah, dude. I'm such a glutton, dude. I have to like stop myself from like eating way too much all the time. I love like food and I love indulging in things that give me like short-term satisfaction.
Da Binksy.
Da Binksy? Yeah, so we would need to Colleen Wing. I think we Colleen Wing Mysterio. And then we gotta choose where to slam this Sarah next turn. Dude, I really like this deck. This deck does a lot of things. This deck does a lot of things really well. So even if this is a Blue Marvel that's coming down the left, it's a Blue Marvel that's coming down to the left, we're gonna tie middle. It's a Blue Marvel that comes on the left. We're going to tie middle, barely win left, and then probably lose the tiebreaker. But that's just counting on one card that they may have. It could also be a Chavez. If it's a Chavez, I need to play this on the right. Okay, so if it's a Blue Marvel, I lose no matter what. If it's a Chavez, I win by playing this on the right. So we're going to do that. Oh, I was not expecting the jump. I was not expecting that at all, chat. If I'm being honest with you, I was not expecting that at all. I thought that he'd moved his Nightcrawler already. I was not expecting that at all. I thought where did he get a second? Where did they get a second freaking Nightcrawler? Did they get a copied Nightcrawler? I'm all messed up, dude. Imagine a Killmonger here, Craigasm. Yeah, Killmonger. Wait, why isn't Killmonger in this deck? I kind of want to readjust. I kind of want to adjust this deck. Yeah, cloning vats, yeah. I feel like this deck should have Killmonger in it. Maybe the Killmonger's in there for a rogue? I get the rogue would have really helped me out too. The rogue would have decimated our opponent there. I feel like you usually don't want a Mysterio. You don't have to. I wish it was easier to see if the Nightcrawler already moved around. Yeah, there's lots of things that I feel like they need to give you perspective on what happens. And it's just like generally bad for the game that it doesn't. Maybe sometime in the future though. We hopes. Oscorp. Oh, whatever. I guess I can give him a shitty Mysterio. I give him a shitty Mysterio in his hand and on his side. Opponent gave me a bishop on Oscorp Tower. I'm gonna go ahead and snap. Thank you for the bishop, by the way, opponent. Very kind of you. If we Dracula into Sarah, I feel like this is where the Calling Wing comes in a ton of handy. Problem with the Dracula into Sarah is that the Machine World is going to be a bit iffy. But we can maybe count on them playing... Dude, that Mysterio doesn't do anything. We know that's a 0-power Mysterio. Slammed on this Mysterio on the right. Then we can play 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. We can play our whole hand out. Even if they play something in a Machine World.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, so opponent can screw me. The negative 4 power sewer system lane pog. Even if opponent plays something in a Machine World, we're kind of just like gonna be okay. I either have to play... Wait, is there any... Oh, wait, I can rogue this. I can rogue this Iron Man. That's really good for us. Seems really good. Seems pretty good, chat. So they are going to screw me over with this Dracula. Which actually might be really important. They're gonna get 2 cards in my hand, but one of them is probably kind of big. Oh, that's actually really bad. Okay, come on, hit the Chavez, hit the Chavez. Just not the Shang-Chi, just not the Shang-Chi, just not the Shang-Chi, just not the Shang-Chi. Okay, very nice. I think we win with maybe anything there. Potentially anything there would work. But as long as it wasn't the Shang-Chi, we're feeling good. I have some sick variants, yeah. I love the Chibi variants. I'm a huge Chibi stan. Wait, did I get a Mojo variant? I think I might have gotten a Mojo variant. Let me see if I have a Mojo variant I can slot in. Let me see. I think I might have gotten the Pixel Mojo, or maybe it was just in my shop. No, I do not have a different Mojo variant. Mojo's so scary looking. Yeah, Machine World makes this Dracula variant of the deck kind of dog water. Maybe I'll change things up. Maybe I'll get rid of the Calling Wing. I might even get rid of the Chavez if we do it that way. Be a bit interesting. We have a really good yeah, Chibi Armor's fire. Chibi Armor's a fire card. Okay, opponent's playing Kingpin, so I'm scared that they're gonna have some move things. Bifrost, Fist Tower on the left with Bifrost is pretty nice. Yeah, Chavez and Calling Wing are part, so I could probably get rid of like Chavez, Calling Wing, and Dracula, and then just do some other kind of power play. Do some kind of power play. Well, yeah, that's what I was. The problem with Dracula right now is that the Machine Worlds comes in 40% of games, and if they play anything on the last turn in Machine World, it just ruins the whole combo. Who runs Electra, dude? Incredibly rude. Incredibly rude of our opponent to run Electra.
You should find a new hour today. Nacho Bader, thanks for the follow. Knock the best of our notification all twitch.tv. Yeah, change the so I think Killmonger, I think I would also maybe cut out Ant-Man.
And then play like Killmonger. Maybe I don't want to go too hard on that lane. Is opponent gonna fully fill middle lane as a beast? What the fuck? Opponent has played all 1-drops. Opponent has played a a whole mess of 1-drops. What did one of these come from Agent 13? Opponent's a maniac. Yeah, welcome in, Nacho Bader. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Good combo, but risky with Machine World right now. Yeah, it just like doesn't work. It just like doesn't do the thing that it's supposed to do. We're gonna discard our whole hand, which is pretty nice. Our opponent can't play anything in Machine World. This Ronin's gonna be 3 power lol. Snap. That's maybe a don't snap situation. It's probably a don't snap situation in a lot of ways. Killmonger them would feel so good. Yeah. Let's switch it up, chat. I think that this deck, this tier list deck, is not meant for this thing. So let's cut Dracula. Let's cut Colleen Wing. Let's cut Ant-Man. And we can cut Chavez. And then let's throw in our boy Killmonger. Kind of want to like Storm almost. But Storm, I don't really have any cards that work super well with it. Maybe throw in like a super cheesy like Kingpin Juggernaut thing. Maybe do like the Kingpin Sarah thing. Or Kingpin, maybe do some cheeky Kingpin things. Maybe throw in the Hood. Like Hood Killmonger? Or maybe Nova. Yo, Nova's kind of cracked with this. Nova Killmonger. Yas, chat. Now we're cooking with gas. And we throw in a Nova Killmonger. Because Nova we can play out early and then we just shoot it down later. Killmonger? Killmonger, no, wave. You definitely don't want wave in this deck. You certainly don't want wave in this deck. We could throw in like Kingpin Juggernaut. Like Juggernaut's kind of cool, right? Kingpin Arrow kind of works, but I'm thinking like Kingpin Juggernaut. What about this, chat? I do have to redo slideshow, but it won't be that hard. Trust me, I'm very good at it, chat. Don't you worry your sweet little heads. I like this. I think this deck is cooking, dude. Making a Jess. Thanks for the follow as well. This deck's cooking with fucking gas right now. Wait, I need to put in my good Juggernaut. Why would I put in that dumb Juggernaut? When I have Grimace McDonald's Juggernaut. And also, it's Dano. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. We're cooking with gas, chat. We got some action that's about to happen.
Dubbing C.
Effendi, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. I kind of love this a lot, dude. I kind of love this, dude. We do. I mean, the Dracula was doing some work. It's just so scary if it misses. And we already got our luck because we've had like 2 really lucky. I think both times we hit the Chavez, even though we had multiple cards added to our hand. So we take the fact that we already got all of our luck and we get out before we have to repay that luck. Dude, this deck's gonna cook, man. I'm so excited to Kingpin Juggernaut, people. Just, dude, the Jubilee thing was so bad yesterday, man. That Jubilee, that was the most horrible string of bad luck. The Jubilee thing was different though, because I just kept doubling down. I just kept trying to add more big cards to make Jubilee work, and it kept not working. Really want to see Michael B. Jordan skin for Killmonger. That's yeah, I forgot that he's in the actual Wakanda. I like 1x 1 drop to play last turn for free. It actually does not, you don't get the free 1 drop gear checks. You actually don't get it for free. The Sarah on the card actually says, and you'll see it in the slideshow, it says right now, minimum 1. So if a 1 drop does not get affected by Sarah, that's why this does so many 2 and 3 drops. But we can play the Nova whenever, right? We don't have to worry about the Nova. We can play the Nova at any point during the game. So we play the Nova at any point during the game, and then we sneak it out again later. We just cooking, man. Cooking with gas. I don't want to Scarlet Witch that Lechigia, because I just don't like it. Dude, they're doing the armor on the Sunspot, dude. This is kind of in that Infinite deck I was doing. That's kind of what I was running armor too. It's kind of cheeky. We can also do really annoying things to our opponent here. Okay, chat. Hear me out. Opponent doesn't want to play in Lechigia. Or maybe they're playing Electro. Ooh, if opponent's playing Electro is very spooky, chat. Opponent's playing Electro is super spooky. If they're not, though, we're going to Juggernaut whatever they have in an Oscorp. Yeah, it's Electro, right? Sheesh. Yeah, we'll play this one out, but this is going to be very, very hard for us to win. We could rogue something really big. Could get a really nasty rogue play. We could get out ahead and win with Limbo. We have some outs. See what we can do here. What is it? They're slamming more on the right. Iron Man. Okay, so this is what I was saying. We can wreck them with Rogue here. And then, chat, if they don't get ahead on either of these locations after we do this, we can just Scarlet Witch right and win. If they don't get ahead, we can just Scarlet Witch right. They're gonna get ahead on left. Gimme, gimme. Nice Iron Man, by the way. They got out very, very much ahead. Oh, they're playing it with the destroyer things. Very interesting. Biggest card. Shang-Chi is also an interesting inclusion. A lot of people run Shang-Chi in this deck. We could have actually maybe just went for the Scarlet Witch right. It's kind of a psycho play, but we'll see if we would have gotten rewarded. They'll probably play something on Lechigia though. We'll see if we would have gotten rewarded. Like the Scarlet Witch right is a potential just like crushing play if opponent doesn't do anything about it. I don't know how we beat them over if they just play 2 big things on Lechigia over 2 turns. We just don't have like the big thing. I guess no, we don't have Shabba's next turn either. They played a lot of things. Ant-Man, Lizard, Mega Red. So chat, we could snap back and say that we have We could snap back to our opponent and say that we have Shang-Chi. It could scare them off. It seems a bit bold. We do have a Killmonger. Killmonger gives us +3 in the middle. -1 for them. I just gotta imagine they have something bigger to play there, no? I just gotta imagine they can beat that. It's just too little power. It's tough. I did call out the Electro and Oscorp, so maybe we should have just ran. Maybe we should have just ran after seeing that. Because it's like very likely that that was coming down. I play that deck a lot, and I very, very often snap right before I do it. I don't run armor because I don't do the Destroyer variant. The Destroyer variant's kind of interesting. We just kind of put a lot of stuff in the armored, and then you play like... You don't play like all 5 and 6 drops. You can actually be a little bit more flexible with it, which is kind of cool. Scarlet Witch at the end of the game here is going to be pretty nice. Help us get on a danger room with a little bit more consistency. No other 2-drop. I want to play it out now, but I think it's the better play not to. I think it's the better play not to. It's tough though. I could just slam down 3 power, but Danger and PSD yesterday with Jubilee. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. So I mean, our Killmonger is looking real juicy right now. Let's get this bishop down. We'll be real chill about it. We can even steal this Ant-Man if we want. We are really hoping that we get our doesn't look like they have armor. If they had armor, they would have played it that turn. Let's take our Ant-Man buff. Play Nova there. So 2 draws for Killmonger. We have a 40% chance of getting it. Or just slams Warpath into the danger room like a psychopath. Oh, it does have armor in the deck, so I'm surprised they haven't played it out yet. We'll slam down our Sarah. We can play our whole hand. Oh! Very spooky. This isn't over, chat. This is not over. Really like the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut could do some really nasty things for us here. It's ain't over. I'm kind of surprised. I think we always win. They could have Shang-Chi right. Shang-Chi right does some mean things to us, but I think we beat Shang-Chi right. Yeah, we just beat this. It's a big destroyer, but I mean, we just have bigger cards. I don't know why they snapped there. That seems like a really, really ill-advised snap. Like we have a Sarah. We have a Sarah out. We beat them by... We would have beaten them by tons and tons of power.
Victory.
There's a good one, Shim. Very weird snap by the opponent. Yeah, Cube Donator. Love to see it. We're not even hitting like our really nasty things with this, and I'm still really liking this list so far. Yeah, no problem, no problem. That's a weird snap. I wonder if they were just maybe trying to get me out of the game because they were like, okay, opponent's gonna leave because we got one lane. Still have to win us. You always have to win that second lane, chat. Never forget. You always have to win that second lane. Okay, we're gonna snap because opponent's playing Quicksilver, and Quicksilver is a terrible card, which means that we are facing someone who's not that good. Opponent's playing Domino. I'm very confident with my snap now. I wasn't fully confident, but now seeing the Domino come out, I'm incredibly confident with the snap. Which iteration of Miracle would you say is better, the discard or destroy? So right now with Machine World, it's really hard to do that Dracula thing. The Dracula thing feels really, really hard to do because they can just play in Machine World a bunch at the end of the game, and then it just ruins your Dracula. So I don't know exactly. I'm gonna guess if opponents playing Quicksilver, they probably have no other one drops, so we can just play this out now. I don't want to do that though. Let's just play Kingpin. Maybe we can bait them into playing a Kingpin as well. Maybe we can bait them into playing their own Kingpin. Nova's kind of mid here, but it's whatever. Hey Banks, wanted to say that your videos help me stay active with this game. All the interesting, I'm gonna guess you were gonna add some more stuff, but hey, thanks so much. Yeah, I try and do things a little bit different than people, and I think that some people just kind of like status quo type stuff. But I like to try and highlight and push decks that are a little bit different. So
Dubbing C.
glad that you enjoy it. I don't know what I want to do here. Just Maximusing? I just Nova? There's no way Nova's the play, right?
We should find a new hour today.
I feel like I'd want a Maximus. I feel like I want a Maximus. Feels iffy, but I feel like I want a Maximus. It's a big card. It's a big card. The card is much bigger than the card that I played. We have no Sarah this game. I think we do this, then we finish off with Killmonger Juggernaut, and we see what we can do. One plays a claw. That is fucking real weird. Okay, so this is actually 4. Killmonger Juggernaut even win this? This gives adds. I want to do it the other way. I'm gonna go Juggernaut Killmonger. Wait, no, this isn't the real. Why didn't I put the real? I put the real one here. That's 10. It's not enough, no matter what. Shit. This hurts. Okay, so this will guarantee me right. Whatever. Yeah, just an onslaught into the claw. Real close, chat. Wait, did we get there? Is it a tie? It's a tie! Chat, it's a tie!
Tie.
Dude, if I would have messed up the ordering and didn't jug first, I would have lost. Holy. All right, we take those. Think we make 80 tonight, chat? Think we get 80 tonight? I did jug first. The Juggernaut was 4 power. Wait, did I not jug first? Oh shit. Wait, never mind. Scrub that one. So I did it the right way and then I changed it and then I did it the wrong way. God damn it. No, you're totally right, because the right side was the +1 location. Do I have anything? Yeah, the Juggernaut actually really helps with bar with no name. I was wondering if I had anything to work with bar with no name, but I do. Why didn't Jug work there? They didn't play anything there.
Snap. Opponent snap.
What snapped?
I wouldn't do it.
Wait, should I Juggernaut them? 'Cause they're gonna play here, right? Just played into bar with no name? They have the hood? Mr. Negative? That's fine. That's fine. We don't care about the Mr. Negative, no? Bum. Yo, Paper with the raid of 27 homies. Thank you so much. Okay, let me see if I need to play another card here, chat. Thanks all Paper Raiders. Welcome in. Paper's awesome. I had a very fun time collabing with him somewhat recently. What can I draw that would screw me out? If I draw Kingpin, I kind of get screwed. If I draw Rogue, no, I don't have Rogue. My draws could be Mojo, Mysterio, Bishop. Bishop I get screwed too. I need to play another card. I guess I can just play the Killmonger. It doesn't feel great. I could play the Killmonger. Look at this, chat. This is gonna be cool. It's all gonna work out. You cunt. That's fine, actually. Watch this shit, chat. Watch this psycho shit.
Wrong place, buddy. Don't even.
Wait, no, I can't do Mysterio. Mysterio would screw that whole play up. Look at this. Look at this, chat. Maximus goes down, draws them cards. The Arnim Zola pushes the Maximus to the other two locations, giving me +7 power at both of them. The Scarlet Witch changes the bar with no name. Iron Man, not enough. Not enough, punk. Mystique, also not enough? No, that one is enough.
I am Iron Man.
Look at this power, chat. Has anyone seen a better play on turn 7? I don't think so. That one's for you, Paper. That one's for you, Paper. No, okay, so you have to think about this Mysterio Shiny Beast, and I've messed this up so many times. Mysterio plays all 3 cards first. Mysterio isn't an on reveal. So if you played Mysterio first, the 2 zeros would fill up the spots before the Arnim Soul would work. I've done it far too many times. Far too many times. It's a very easy mistake to mess up though. Yo, hello, Rectamital. Welcome in. God, this deck is friggin' fun, dude. Easy cubes, boys. Back up to 78. We did just drop an 8 cuber right the last game. I was so 5-hit. Thank you. I was very proud of that one. I was really proud of that one. Opponent was really confident with their Mr. Negative play, but dude, Bar with No Name. There's so many storms, magics. I guess magic you can't surprise. There's a lot of storms and Scarlet Witches going around. It's not as free as you may think. Let's just get the Nova out there. I don't think we have to be too worried about the Nova. A lot of times we draw the Killmonger. Even if Mysterio is played last, yes. Mysterio, all the cards will go down right at the beginning. It's hard, I know. I like I said, I've messed it up many a time. This deck is called Sarah Miracle. It's my own little spice on it. It's my own little spice on this deck though. So this deck, the deck that I found, instead of Nova, Juggernaut, Killmonger, Kingpin, it was running Dracula, Chavez, Colleen Wing, and Ant-Man. But I think Killmonger is really hard to pass up in a deck like this. Like even if you're only running one drop, it feels really hard to pass up Killmonger. Killmonger is just a really good card. Put Killmonger on the left. I'll put Angel on the left. Seems okay. So Paper, my thought process behind getting rid of that version, it just seemed like that version wasn't that good because of Machine World. Because on the last turn, if they play into Machine World, you add cards into their hand, and the Dracula can whiff. So it's just, I was like, okay, I played that one a little bit and I thought it was fine. But then I played this version, it seems a lot cleaner. I kind of have to get the Killmonger down this turn. Because I don't want to deal with these freaking rocks, and I don't want my opponent to deal with these rocks. I think I have to get the Killmonger down this turn, otherwise I'm going to run out of space. Or do I worry about that? Maybe I go further with the rocks. Maybe I get everything rocked the heck up. Thanks, Bruce Wayne Snaps. Yeah, I'm very happy about that one. Kingpin just combos with Juggernaut. Yes, it's a pretty nasty combo though. I'm gonna play the Killmonger out now. I think there's a option to save that. But I think getting rid of all of my opponent's cards that do things right now feels really good. I also have a rogue in this deck, and a rogue can just demolish them. Yeah, look at all the things that he would have been able to do with Khazar. Very spooky. Sarah seems fine. I think I'm snapping too. I could get rogue, but opponent just is running out of things to do. They could have Ultron. Ultron is pretty nasty even with just a Khazar. They like Blue Marvel and the Ultron. It's a little bit spooky if we don't get our Roge out. But we can still figure out ways to... Yeah, the Blue Marvel makes it a little scary. But we get a Rogue off the top. No Rogue, no Rogue, no Rogue. We still should beat an Ultron here. We should still beat an Ultron. We go middle and left. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, 15 left and 60. Yeah. I think we were still fine to beat an Ultron there. It was going to be tight, but I think we still had that. Yeah, Ultron Hundo P. Awesome Maximus variant. Yeah, the Maximus variant is friggin' creepy as hell looking, dude. Maximus variant scares me every time. Don't fear the rock, become the rock. Bruce Lee. Yeah, we haven't hit any... Dude, Zed? Zed fans in chat? Yeah, especially with Maximus is just such a big play at the end of the game. I was running Maximus and a decent amount of decks where it's like for no other reason, just because I thought it was good. Okay, as long as that Iceman didn't hit the Sarah, we're still cooking with gas here. Next turn might be a pass. There's a decent chance we pass here. This domain. I mean, we can Scarlet Witch this. Kingpin, I'm tempted, but we're gonna get Sarah down on turn 4. I feel like we're gonna have enough mana to do kind of anything that we want. Opponent is playing 2 1-drops in their Electro deck. Opponent is absolutely psycho. I guess they could. They drop Destroyer. No, they can't drop Destroyer this turn. I can Rogue the Electro. That's pretty good, right? So Kingpin and Arrow could go down in 6 with Sarah. And it's a thought that you can include that. But that would be your whole turn 6. And on turn 6, you want to develop a ton of power. So it just feels a little bad. Bishop, right? Opponent's just gonna destroy her, right? I think the opponent's just gonna smash down a destroyer, right? If they smash down a destroyer, right? I'll have 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm not gonna be able to get it unless I get my Nova Kingpin. No longer. But that's just fine, right? That's my guess. I don't think this card is good anymore, man. I used to run this in my Electro deck, but I just don't think this card is good anymore. Yeah, I run a deck that does Sarah with Kingpin Arrow. It's a solid combo, but not for this deck. Yeah, it's like it'd be interesting. We're already snapped up. I mean, we're so far ahead here. The rocks kind of hurt, but next turn we can win Death Domain for sure. Let's see, do we have any draws that get punished by not playing out more cards? We have 6 energy only. I guess we play out one more. We can play out the Kingpin. We just play out the rock? I think we can just play out the rock. I think just playing out the rock is fine. Moving pool one's okay. Okay, I was expecting a Dr. Doom, but we're still gonna get enough. We're still gonna get enough juice off this bishop to be fine. Ugh. Lose to Blue Marvel. We lose to Odin. Odin might. Odin 5 goes to 14. We had 3, 4, 5, 9. We'd had 15 here. We beat Odin. I'm gonna guess opponent's playing Odin here, right? Scarlet won't work. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Adding 8 to the left also beats Odin. No, I'm adding 10 to the left. This loses to Magneto. Thank you, by the way, everyone yelling at me. Everyone yelling at me. I appreciate that. It's called Sarah Miracle because you play Sarah on 5 and then you play your whole hand out at the end of the turn. Don't do it! Don't do it! What does he say? Jesse! Jesse, don't do it, Jesse! Player for bishop. Good call. Good call. I think Magneto beats me. Enchantress does not beat me. Yeah, very nice. Smart call, by the way. Whoever mentioned a thrower in there just for Dust Domain. Or Ronin, honestly. Some of these decks with the new super machine, you can slot Ronin in. Scarlet is still a bishop trigger. Yes. Let's go, chat. Chat's helping me. All right, we're getting to 80 tonight, baby. I have chat privilege, baby. Moon, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Elysium, eh? Call me crazy, chat? I don't want my opponent to have this. Why did my opponent think they'd win with Enchantress? Because they were winning middle and right? They probably were like, oh, they can only play one card because they can't play in a Dust Domain. Then they forgot that you could just play in a Dust Domain. They probably thought they would just win middle and right. Why am I crazy? I don't need Elysium. My deck is built to play my whole hand, always. The Elysium helps my opponent more than it helps me. I think this is a very smart play. I think this is a play where you look at it and you think it's kind of crazy. I think that's a really smart play. I think that that based on my deck wanting to get rid of everything out of my hand by the end of the game, I think that Elysium purely helps my opponent. Look at this. I have a second one in case I want to do anything later. So, joke's on you, chat. Could also Machine World and give them a shitty thing that does nothing. The leech confidence. Dude, the leech confidence is so true. That's why I stopped playing leech. It's like, he played it on 4. Dumpster my whole hand. So per 100, it's exclamation point card mode. Yeah, you got it. Good shit. We get our Sarah down early, which is really nice. I'm gonna guess this is another Electro deck. Electro deck can actually do some really nasty things with Camartage. Maybe I'm turning off this Camartage. I think I'm turning off this Camartage. I'm just gonna keep Scarlet Witching and Camartage. What the fuck? What is my opponent doing, dude? What the fuck, man? What are they doing, chat? They're crazy. Why would they waste their Odin like that? I can think of many other places that I would play that Odin. Do we need to play another card here? Do we have to play this Mysteria? It doesn't feel good. What do we get punished by? We get punished by drawing Maximus. We get punished by drawing Killmonger. Those are 2 cards that I want to draw. It's a bot? Could be. So I think my play this turn, chat, is look at how many cards I'm playing, by the way. I think my play next turn is Kingpin middle. Hopefully we get Killmonger or Maximus. It's not that good. We should win Kunlun. Unless they move the vision there. If they move the vision there, then we probably win Machine World. I think we're always winning there. I'm pretty confident. I think we beat bots with this Garbagia. Ah! I want to move your cards, dude. Quit being a piece of garbage. Opponent won't let me move my cards, man. Like he's gonna hit it and just. Ah! Good try, Juggernaut. Good try, buddy. That Juggernaut's trying his best, man. Gallagher Gal. Top tier Binks fan, welcome in. Okay, so chat. You remember when you said that I shouldn't turn off the Elysium? Chat? Remember when you said I shouldn't, people in chat said I shouldn't turn off the Elysium? These two cards weren't in my deck, and I even had a hubbed card. So I was able to play every single card that I needed to. An opponent is stuck with 7 cards in their hand at the end of the game. That's why I turned off the Elysium. I think that turning off the Elysium there was a very, very smart play, and I will stand by it. I think it was really, really smart. Looking forward to the Juggernaut Kingpin set. Yeah, one of these days we'll make it work. So that was my whole thought process behind it. I think it's a very smart play. I think that's a Kanye Best level play. I feel like if Kanye Best saw that, they'd be like, that was a good play. You should have done that. Rank 80, yeah, we're rank 80. We're right there. I think I usually am just fine with just slamming down this Nova on turn 1. Even if opponent armors my Nova, I don't care, right? They lost their Destroyer. The Mysterio's kind of nice, but not super needed. We have our Sarah in hand. They don't have their Destroyer. I'm gonna snap. I haven't run Chibi Death. I literally did just buy. I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but I did just buy it at the very beginning of the stream. But I will probably not run it. Actually, I've run a bunch of. Actually, let's not play this on the Nova lane. Opponent's gonna play through with no Destroyer. It's pretty hard to win. They probably think they're smart for armoring this Nova, but like I said, I really don't care. Like having the Nova go off with the Killmonger is nice, but we have a second. Like right now, if they don't fill up this middle lane and we can Juggernaut it with like another Kingpin down, we can destroy them. Opponent's name is weird. First time seeing a name. Yeah, it's just dots, just 3 dots. Bro is grinding the last. You remember that from last. I have to grind out my last 200 cubes until I'm at infinite. That is so funny. I felt so bad laughing at that because it's like, it's obviously just like meant out of like. There's no ill will with what they said. It just like it came off as so funny. Bro, I'm just out here grinding out. Okay, we got the Juggernaut play with Fist Towers, is pretty schnasty. So they're just gonna play big cards. I might need to get this Killmonger down. I don't think I'll need Killmonger on the last turn, so I think it's fine to just get the Killmonger down. That was funny. That was funny. Enchantress on the Mojo and on the Electro. Dude, I feel like I've run into this exact same deck, this Electro Destroyer deck, over and over again. Slam down the Sarah. We can play all 3 cards no matter what we draw. They don't play left. We might just be Juggernauting left to guarantee ourselves a win there, and then just playing everything else middle. Depends on if we're ahead here, though. All right, well that's quite good for us, chat. GG's. Poor opponent. You should have just left when I got your Destroyer, man. You stuck through. I really dig. This is one of my favorite Pixel variants, dude. I like Pixel Professor X. Opponent should have just left earlier, man. They were pushing. Yo, we're about to hit 80, chat. Let's go. And push out that last 200 cubes. Skeptic Knave, welcome in. Let's see, how are we doing here? I go pool. Okay, people asking about the pool system, very common. Tweet's doing okay. Let's check how the new video's doing. New video's doing pretty solid. Cannot complain. I feel like I'm starting to figure out the YouTube thing again, which makes me really happy. I was scared there for a little bit. Pixel Storm is gorgeous. I do own Pixel Storm, actually. I think it's pretty solid. Mom, the game made me discard my OP card. I gave them a chance. Like when you give someone a chance to leave. Oh, dude, we lost the draw. Opponent made us lose a draw. Let's get Machine World out of here. And then just play Yellow Jacket like as a joke. Actually, we're gonna hold Yellow Jacket next turn for Bishop. Going for first time Legend? Yo, dude. Who here in chat has hit Legend? That's a pretty cool Scarlet Witch variant. Who here in chat has hit Legend in Hearthstone? I'm gonna let my opponent do this. I don't think that rushing to try and win the raft battle is going to be in my best interest. I don't think that's in my best interest. I think we'd let them win the raft battle. We have Killmonger, which can destroy that whole board. I don't even need to add anything else to win with it. We have Killmonger in our hand. We have Sarah coming. We're going to snap here. Even though they won, we're still really confident. Play Bishop and an Agent 13. Doesn't really matter we're playing the Agent 13. It's just for Bishop triggers. You have with Kingsbane? Yeah, my one of my GG Gasu, who's in here. He's one of my mods. He's won it a few times. First time I did it was Machine Gun Priest. I love the Machine Gun Priest stack, dude. That first was it the standard one? Like right like when Death Knights were still in standard? That was a lot of fun. Multiple times top 100. This game is super hard compared to Hearthstone. Yo, Pog. Love to hear that. Man, I wish we could have gotten this Nova down, but it's fine. But Nova would have been really nice with this Killmonger. Okay, now we know exactly how much you need. So we have 8. And they're going to be left with 9. We need a few more power here. So we can just Killmonger here. Actually, if we can win middle, we don't need that. And we're definitely going to win middle. We're definitely going to win middle here. But we can actually squeak in this Nova, which is nice. Yeah, we actually don't even need to win this because we're going to win the Baxter building for sure. Dude, this is going to be disgusting. I tell you what, chat, this is going to be disgusting. Okay, wait, let me double check the maths here. They play another Spectrum. This will bring them to 9. They'll be at 11. We'll be at 11. We'll be at 1, 2, 3, 8. We'll be at 11. So we do need more power there. I'm glad I looked. No, because with the Nova we'll be fine. With the Nova we'll be fine. Yeah, with the Nova and the Bishop. Yeah, we'll be fine with the Nova. We'll be fine with the Nova. Everything's right. I think I did all of it. I think I did all of it right. Is anyone yelling at me for anything? He has a family, Vinks. Yeah, my dude's about to get absolutely devastated by Killmonger. God, dude, this deck just feels so good to just completely fill your hand. Yeah, this is why the Killmonger just felt so needed in this deck. Like, it feels so good in this deck. This turn is going to take a while, and it's going to be absolutely devastating for my opponent. They're just not going to be very happy at all. Bam! Be a shame if all of your one drops died. Bum, 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 bum. Yo, this deck rules, dude. This deck rules. This deck is so cool. This deck is tier 1 for a reason, man. This deck is hella powerful. Yeah, this deck is busted, dude. Yeah, I think Sarah could maybe be a 5-3. I think Sarah just needs to bump down in power a little bit. I think Sarah's fine. I think Sarah just needs to get bumped down in power a little bit. Maybe it does need more though. I don't know. This deck feels ridiculous. All decks are busted, but this deck is really built well to like utilize the card draw, you know? Tunnel snakes rule. Yeah, GG. Someone was just talking about Kingsbane earlier. I mentioned you. Tunnel snakes do rule. I wish the pixel art had more animation. Any chance they would add that at some point? Probably not to the other already in pixel art. It's hard to make animated pixel art. It's really hard. And if you like animated pixel art, you guys like Metal Slug? Metal Slug has some of the best animated pixel art. Dude, if they had like Metal Slug-esque animations on the pixel art, I would actually lose my mind. Stopped playing Standard Hearthstone a few years ago. Yeah, I only played Wild, but I've made Wild. Actually, I have got. If you were around when Lunacy Mage was crazy, I started playing Standard Hearthstone. I played for one day, like 20 hours straight. All I did was watch Tice and play Lunacy Mage in Standard, and I got all the way to Legend. It was ridiculous. Don't miss the Mythic MTG grind. Yeah, I've never been too bad. RDG, welcome in. I don't know if you're a first chatter or not, but thanks for coming and being here and hanging out. Love to see it. Considering hopping back to Hearthstone, since deck nights are going to be in Standard again. It's freaking hard, dude. Getting back into Hearthstone, I don't know if I'm ever going to get back into Hearthstone. Maybe I will go back and like, I probably have enough to like craft some wild stuff. Maybe like drop on like one expansion, get a bunch of get a bunch of juice to be able to like build one wild deck and play. I don't know though. Hitting Legend, Patron Warrior, yo, dude, old school Hearthstone there. Spectrum plus another, yeah, good call on the Spectrum plus another card. It was 0 cost. That dude got dumpstered. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Rank 80. Rank 80, chat. We're Omega Gamers. We haven't been rank 80 in a hot minute, chat. We haven't been rank 80 in a hot minute. Should we crack some cards to celebrate? Let's crack some cards to celebrate, chat. Opponent broke their phone. Dude, that was rough, dude. I hope I don't get Sarah till the end of pool 3. Yeah. Dude, there's so many. Dude, the Ghost Rider used to be 3 energy. Ghost Rider and Lady Sif. Lady Sif was 2 energy and Ghost Rider was 3 energy. That combo was broken. And I got Ghost Rider the day after they nerfed him. Unnerfed Leeching Poison. Actually in for that. Let's go. Yo, PD Kane, welcome in, welcome in. I saw that Kanye was using your art as his profile picture. That's really cool. I guess he had to get a different one because you know, he's because he's Jewish. No, he's Jewish and his thing used to be Kanye West. Isn't pixel art easy to animate? I mean, compared to other styles, I really don't think it is actually. To make it look good and animated, it's really tough. Pixel Ant-Man is great. I love Pixel Ant-Man. Only played Hearthstone when it first came out. So many new cards, man. Speaking of warriors, speaking of warrior decks, Dead Man's Hand. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Kanye West is in fact Jewish. I'm not sure if he's 100% Jewish or what, but he is in fact Jewish. It is. It's I don't know if I would say hilarious. It's very unfortunate though. It's very unfortunate. But he is changing his name, which is really great. He can change his Twitch name. I think it said in like a week, and he's gonna change it. So he's looking for ideas if you have any. Funny in an ironic sense, absolutely, absolutely. Let's up this Deadpool variant. I haven't seen this 3D yet. So we'll spend a bunch of credit. Man, we can't spend too many credits though, right?
3D.
Because we might need credits. I don't know. We'll spend some credits. We'll spend a few thousand. We'll get like 2 collector's caches. You made some, you know what's wrong? That's awesome. Love to hear that. Love to hear you got the first hit for free. You know? Talk about a good animated card, by the way. What a good animated card. The lighting pattern on this. Let's see what this looks like. I've actually never seen this one in 3D. Man, remember when Moon Girl was 303 power? This actually looks pretty damn cool in 3D. I think the pixel variants, like the animations are always like kind of bad, so they're kind of built on 3D. So the 3D glass in this looks pretty damn cool. Let's see. I can up my Chibi Sarah. I kind of like the Chibi Sarah at purple, but I bet she looks good at infinite too, right? This probably looks good as an infinite card too. What do you think, chat? Do you think we keep it at this purple, or do you think we go up to infinite? I think infinite would look good with it. This purple just matches really well. Moon Girl, Dino Nova, Carnage. Yeah, Dino Nova, Carnage, Collector. I feel like I think like 7 cards in that deck got nerfed. I feel like people were running Bishop by the end. We get an extra copy of it, you can get back to purple. Yeah, but it won't have the regular background. I like the background. I like OG backgrounds. Yes, do it? Okay, I just need one person to tell me to do it. Yo, GG, I see you playing Luck Be a Landlord. I see you. I haven't played that game in so long. It actually kind of looks sick in just in Legendary with the fire. Actually looks pretty cool. I like OG backgrounds. That's why it always sucks whenever I have to, like, if I don't want something in infinite, and I have to upgrade the back, I have to upgrade it to get back to one of the older ones.
Animated frame.
Wait, but do I have enough? I might actually not have enough. I should have enough. I have enough to get this all the way to purple. Yeah, I have enough. Can you share the deck you're currently using? Yeah. Well, once I finish this, I'll show you.
Infinity.
I'll click it to put it at the top while we're doing this. We'll get up to 1 more collector's reserve and then we'll crack them all. All right, that looks pretty fire, dude. That looks pretty damn fire. Quick run and try and get sleepy. Fair. Split Venomized Nova, get it inked on the second one. Whoa! That's crazy, dude. Getting it inked on the second one, I think, is like, it's like a 1 in 1,000 chance or something. I saw the chance and it seemed really small. Dude, I really like the infinite border. I like the infinite border a lot. A lot of people don't like the infinite border. I think it's pretty solid. I think it should have 1 more common I can upgrade. I could probably upgrade Colleen Wing. I probably got boosters for her. Pulled Sarah and Red Skull as my first 2 pulled 3 cards. Yo, Sarah is probably the very best card to be your first pull 3 card, because you can make a Sarah miracle list just like this list immediately. Sarah's the linchpin of that card. Yeah, here's the Sarah miracle list I'm running. It's really good. I started today's stream at like 60 or 76. I've only been streaming for like a little over an hour. I guess I've been streaming for 2 hours, but I'm just murking up the ladder, dude. You think gold background is more rare? Really, the Inkify? I actually didn't know that. Where do you know though? I thought they had the same one, but you never know. Yeah, let's upgrade this double dinosaur, and then I think I need to upgrade one other one. Are there any good pool 2 cards to build around? I feel like with pool 2, there's not too many like build around cards where you just like, you kind of find cards that like you just like improve certain decks, I guess. It's Avatar. I know that didn't really make sense. Wait, if Calling Wing needs to go up, I want to do that. I didn't get any boost, dude. I've never gotten a freaking Calling Wing booster. Hopefully they'll give us option to choose border suit. I hope so too. I hope they implement that. They will eventually, I'm sure. Johnny Vulture, I don't have more than one account. I keep saying I'm going to start a new account and then I don't. I have a bad habit of doing things like that. Do you have a Kirby Crackle? I have no idea what that means. Do you have Rogue, Kingpin, Mysterio? What would you play instead? Rogue, Kingpin, or... You don't have Rogue, Kingpin, or Mysterio. Mysterio is really good in the deck, but you don't have to. If you're gonna get rid of Kingpin, you might actually be able to keep Juggernaut. You could do like Storm, Juggernaut. You can keep the Juggernaut and play like Storm. The Rogue's really good, but you can fit in like Mr. Fantastic into this deck. Just like any powerful 3-drops, realistically. You can probably slide a Cosmo in. A Polaris, dude. Polaris. If you have Polaris, definitely put Polaris in this deck. Now that I'm thinking about this, I really want Polaris in this deck. But I won't change it up because I'm doing very well. But I would really like to have Polaris in this deck. Oh, dude, I got this Dan Hip Lady Sif recently. It's so clean. Pool 1 or 2, just build Dino deck. Yeah, so if you go to marvelsnapzone.com, Trung, if you just look up Marvel Snap Zone, you can find out all the information on pools. Okay, we won't go too crazy. This is all we'll do. What about my Chibi deck? Yeah, my Chibi deck has all my Chibi cards. I think I have 15 Chibi variants now because I just bought the Death variant. Okay, we don't want to spend any more though, but we will crack these for reserves. Oh, I almost bought this one at the store. The only one I like better than this is the Venomized Quinjet. I wish I had Venomized Quinjet. This is really nice though. I really prefer this to regular Quinjet. It's still a really clean card, but the Venomized Quinjet is probably the one I prefer. Boosters. Yeah, there's a Venomized Quinjet. It's a fire variant. Boosters. And Naki Avatar. It wasn't super exciting, but it was slightly exciting, and that's all we can really ask for sometimes, chat. All we can ask for, chat, to be slightly exciting sometimes. Can't spell boosters without boo. So true, so true. All right, chat. I'm gonna do my one that I do about every 2 hours. So I'm gonna please ask. I'm gonna go to the right gameplay screen. I'm going to please ask if you're over on Twitch and you have not subscribed over to my YouTube, to subscribe over to my YouTube. I put a lot of work into it. I put out new videos every single day. They're well edited. They're really fun walkthroughs. Really great stuff over there. I'm also really trying to grow on Twitter. I'm posting deck lists just about every single day on Twitter. A lot of times they match up to the deck that I'm running in the current YouTube video that I'm putting out, but oftentimes they're not, and there's additional stuff. Also, best outro on YouTube. I do love my outro. I should probably, it's still in 720p, so like I should maybe change it. Thanks so much for the follow, and yeah, and of course follow me over on Twitter, or follow me here on Twitch. I'm up to 1,200 followers, which is really awesome. I just hit 1,000 last week, so we're seeing a lot of growth here on Twitch, and the numbers of people watching me on Twitch, I still don't believe. Every time I look at it, I try and just pretend like it's not real. I try not to worry about it, even though it's hard sometimes, but I appreciate y'all. Captain GameCube, great name by the way. Sharky SS, thanks for the follow. Also, if anyone is following, you don't have to hit that notification bell. You don't have to hit that notification bell. I don't care if you hit it or not. I usually unhit it with a lot of people because I know it's annoying. Okay, chat, we're gonna do the last turn Scarlet Witch. So I'm snapping right now. They're not gonna expect the Scarlet Witch shit on the last turn because we already have our Sarah. We have so much stuff. Thanks for the sub over on YouTube, and Cry Check, thanks for the follow here on Twitch. Make sure, don't worry, you can get rid of that bell notification if it annoys you. It's totally fine. I would do the same thing. Opponent retreated, coward.
Victory.
Give me cubes though. Give me cubes. Oh, let's up this Pixel Mysterio, even though I said I wasn't going to do any. I want to see what this looks like in 3D. It's very important. Yo, also a pretty good 3D variant. And he has like weird little shoulder tits. Mysterio has weird shoulder tits that always make me kind of laugh. Plus, you don't get to see the you don't actually get to see this until the very end of the game. It's all fake until there. Shoulder nips, yeah, shoulder nips. I did not misspeak. Don't worry. Tim Lay Nicole, thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate you. All right, we have User Wet, dude. I have played User Wet since like the very first day I started playing this game. I very much remember this name. And Waspinator, thank you for the follow. Lock the best follower notification all twitch.tv. Let's just Angela. Space Throne's gonna be tough to win. I have a 9-power Maximus, but they have all their cards powered up too. And Funk Master Finch, thank you as well for the follow. You know what we should do? We should just try and YOLO Juggernaut and get them something on the Space Throne. Fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen, chat? YOLO. If they play anything there, it's a 50-50 to basically just ruin their game. It's a YOLO, but I think it could pay off. Let's go. Nice bishop, by the way. And we can even, I think we snap here. That's a pretty sneak. I think the Juggernaut's a pretty damn good card, dude. Actually, let's get our bishop down. We should be able to beat this bishop with this Maximus 100% of the time. Sokovia, don't get the Maximus, don't get the Maximus. Okay. I wanted that Mojo, but that's not like end of the world shit. Ooh, and we got the Sarah, so huge. That Sarah's so huge. Anything we draw now, we should be able to play. Ah, that's not true. But we don't need the Scarlet Witch. I'm surprised they let that snap happen. This is gonna be so hard for them to win two locations. Especially if there's anything we can rogue. Like if there's anything that's roguable. Like this Ant-Man's very roguable. I don't know which side I should go for though. Okay, so Max, I can play all 4 cards in my hand, which is really nice. I think I go right. So I think I go Rogue, Maximus, Scarlet Witch, Mysterio. I think we win here. I think opponent retreats, most likely. Man, very surprising. Very surprising to not see the opponent retreat there. So it's probably a fake Mysterio on the left. They played a Maximus as well. Do we beat 16? I think we beat 16. We have 5 cards we're playing. We don't win on the left. It's close though. Wait, do we win on the left? We might just win straight up on the left. No, we don't. If we had played the real Mysterio left, we would have. Oh, we tied on the left. Holy. Oh, we lost? Dude, how did we not win that on the right? Holy, dude. What a game. GG's User Wet. Wowee. I thought we had that for sure. We'd have played Real Mysterio on the left. We had it. GG's, dude. That was a really close game. Dude, opponent played Hobgoblin into my Cosmo today. That hurts, man. Serial variants are such a scam. It's pretty messed up. They said that they are aware of it, though, and they're going to try and change it. So hopefully it won't be the problem for too much longer. Fingers crossed. Okay. Cloning Vats. Cloning Vats Nova. Seems good. This does get wrecked by armor, but it's pretty fun. We get 2 in Gamma Labs, which is really nice. We're gonna snap. Let our opponent get out of the game if they would like. Give them the option, you know? We'll be kind. They're not going for it. Shang-Chi, maybe? Yo, User Wet. Gee, that was such a good game, User Wet. That was one of the best games I've played in a long time. You've been playing for what the hell, dude? What is going on? I'll take a 7 power Wolfsbane, please. You've been playing for a super long time, right? Took a break for a while, just got back into it. Yeah, dude, I've been grinding this game. I am in love with it still. So with Limbo, we're in a pretty good spot. I mean, I don't know, we're just in a very controlling position, right? Yeah, this guy's not doing so hot. I would not recommend what they're doing. But I always get scared when I see shit like that. Like, I feel so far ahead, but I'm just scared that out of nowhere I'm just gonna get absolutely decimated. Okay, so let's go Bishop, Mysterio, Wolves, Bishop. Anything I could rogue yet? No, we don't need anything to rogue anything. We don't want a Maximus just yet. Angela. Bishop. Wolfsbane. Killmonger. Then we have space to play out the rest of our hand next turn. I've already snapped. This is going to be a huge Wolfsbane. Doing terribly till he wins? Yeah, I mean, I don't even think, like, a Shang-Chi isn't going to win on the right. I'm just going to have so many things to do. Is that a Scarlet Witch? Even with the Scarlet Witch, I can't imagine that he wins, right? Ironheart. Sunspot. I did just give him a 13 power Wolfsbane. You're not wrong. I did just give him a 13 power Wolfsbane. I am really bad with okay. Everyone in chat, dude. People in chat gotta stop being so damn good at this game. You're making me self-conscious. Okay, we're gonna Maximus. Angela Scarlet Witch. It's probably the best. Actually, I think Sunspot Scarlet Witch is better. Maximus. Sunspot Scarlet Witch. This goes to 4. Slightly better. Is Mysterio more power? Yeah. It is. It is. Look at that. Not even worried, chat. Not even worried. Still got the trifecta. No. Actually, this Mysterio is not. This Mysterio is fake. So when you get a Mysterio off of either Machine World or cloning vets, I'm gonna guess it's because I'm gonna guess it's a bot. It felt very bot-like behavior. If you get a Mysterio off of cloning vats or Machine World, it's always 0 power. It does nothing. A real Mysterio will have 5 power up here. If it has 0 power, it's just going to be 0 power no matter what. Always remember that. It's pretty important, especially with Machine World. So anytime you see it created by... Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Also, the friggin' Mysterios, all of them are fake because none of them turn into the Pixel one. Yeah, it's an important thing. I've messed it up a lot. I've messed it up many a time. There's a lot. I feel like Mysterio is probably the hardest one to figure out in the whole game. I'm okay with playing Nova on 1. Dude, this version of the deck feels so good. The only cards I still want to slot into it are Polaris and Shang-Chi. I would love to slot either Polaris or Shang-Chi into this deck. I really like Polaris. Mysterio probably has the most weirdness of any card in the whole game. It's probably the toughest card to like figure out. Sick Killmonger, by the way. Sick Professor X. Playing the Nova early was very clutch. Let's give our opponent a chance to get out of the game, if they so choose. What happens to Mysterio and a Sinister London? It's always 0. Always 0. The Mysterios that get played are always 0. It doesn't matter. What? Kingpin Juggernaut on turn 6 is pretty devastating. I need to save this rogue. This rogue is going to be important maybe later. There's a chance that this rogue is the most important thing.
Assemble.
What the fuck, dude? Well, that seems pretty good, chat. Seems pretty good for us, the person who can utilize this. I'm so scared that they're gonna do some crazy shit. I'm scared they're gonna do some crazy shit. I don't need to steal this warpath though, is the thing. Wait, let's steal one of these. Let's Mojo there, and then let's just do both these here. A lot of stats. They're just gonna Spectrum. Just beat Spectrum? +4, +8. They just Spectrum. They add 8 here. We're adding a bunch. We're adding 4, 8, 15. We're adding 19. I think this wins. Will my Mojo have more? It's too much math, chat. Spooky. The Rogue is not enough power, only has 1 power. The Rogue could hit Colossus. The Rogue could hit Mr. Fantastic. The Rogue could do a lot of bad things. Double. He can only do 1. There's no way it could double it, right? He had no way of doubling a Spectrum. He's only ever going to get 1. I think we mathed it out. I think we mathed it out right. It was a hard thing to math out, but I think we mathed it out right. Then he probably just win if he win everything mid instead of left. Well, he went everything left before he knew Sinister London was a thing. Because I Scarlet Witch the Sinister London. And that guy was better with yeah, I cannot believe he didn't fantastic mid no matter what. Maybe he was trying to like get me to like bait me. Maybe they were baiting me, you know? Spectrum does not buff cards that were silenced by Rogue, so maybe that is a point, but I think that the 7 power from Maximus is just better. I think the 7 power from Maximus is still just better. If I hit the Colossus, I would get +1 and they would get -2, so it'd be only 3. Yo, Pixel Quinjet, kind of sick. Kind of sick with it. Just have to hope I don't get screwed. Could be another Wong going deck. Spectrum doesn't buff road cards, but Patriot does. This is true. This is true. We'll go Mojo, and then next turn we can like Killmonger Quinjet if we want. Or Quinjet Killmonger. That was incredibly unlikely. I'm snapping. I feel like winning the raft here is pretty huge, no? Winning the raft here while still having stuff to do. And we get a Sarah next turn. It sucks that we don't get the bishop early, but I think that I think that having options on the raft after we kill the Quinjet is very important. Never won a game after losing raft. Yeah, it's really tough. That's why I think that snapping here is smart. Oh, baby. The leader actually doesn't help us that much. Surprisingly. Nice one drops, by the way. Maybe still Sarah. I mean, the leader, if nothing else, is a 0 energy 4 power, right? That we can slot in. I mean, they're definitely looking to just play Spectrum this turn as well. No, like they're just looking to play Spectrum, right? They are gonna play first. So if we Did we just say we're not going to win X Mansion? I think we're fine to say we're just not going to win X Mansion. Go here. 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 And then we get their Spectrum. Yeah, interesting for them to wait to retreat there. It could be Destroyer. Yeah, the Destroyer could have beat me up a little bit, I guess. I guess the Destroyer could have beat me up there a bit. It's really tough. I'm happy we took the time to math that out, though. Well, they could Spectrum right. They could Spectrum on the right side. Satisfying seeing the other guy get Galactus when he can't win the empty lane. Yeah, Galactus Raft is pretty crazy. I had a Galactus Raft game where I thought that playing Galactus and other cards at the same turn would work. Fortunately, I learned the hard way that is not in fact true. And I cried and I cried. This deck is called Sarah Miracle. The deck aims to play Sarah on 5 and a litany of powerful 2 and 3 drops on turn 6 to win the game. And it is working very well. We've climbed about 70 cubes, I think, in the 2 hours we've been here. Shouldn't you have played leader on turn 4 to ruin all cards they can use? They have Shouldn't you have played leader on turn 4 to ruin all the cards they can use they have left in their hand? Okay, that was... I think you're thinking of the card leech. I believe you're thinking of the card leech. The card leader does a different thing than what you think it does. Nice try, though. Sorry. They do look really similar, and I often confuse especially leech variants for non-leech variants quite often. So all these cards I kind of want to save till the very end. That being said, I need to play one out now. So I think that playing out the Kingpin here is fine. Not all green people look the same. True. So true. So true. Okay, I wanted that Juggernaut for the Kingpin. The opponent really wanted that Ghost Rider though, so I mean we'll call it an even trade. I think we pass here. The pass feels a little bit bad, but I think passing for the Sarah is fine. Yeah, the Venomized Nova kind of slaps. Venomized Nova most definitely slaps. We should be snapping here. Opponent hasn't played any cards. You usually are going to do better at this game if you play cards, chat. If you don't play any cards, you're in a bit of a bind quite often playing this game.
Victory.
Hulk and Leader look exactly the same. Alrighty then. We'll just keep slaying. We're just slaying right now. I think we're just gonna keep this going. The stream today is probably gonna be somewhat small. I think next week I'm going to try and demonstrate a schedule. Someone asked why is Kingpin in this deck? It pairs with Leader, or it pairs with Juggernaut at the very end of the game. I'm not convinced. I haven't had it work a single time yet. I kind of still like the Juggernaut no matter what though. The Juggernaut did some pretty sneaky things. Maybe switch, maybe, I really want to get Polaris in this deck though. We don't have any 6-drops in our deck, so we'll just go ahead and get rid of that. It's actually Angela first. We don't have to worry about getting rid of that just yet. But getting Angela out early is nice. Machine World. One's playing a Blade. We have a Killmonger. These are good things for us. I think that we're fine just playing the Scarlet Witch here. And cheesing a ton with Polaris, Storm, Juggernaut, Doom lately. It's pretty sick. Polaris plus Juggernaut is going to make Kingpin more of a win condition. Yeah, I don't know what to switch. I don't know what to switch in for. I don't know what to switch out for Polaris though. I guess you can get rid of the Rogue. The Rogue's been really nice. I feel like every other card in the deck I really want. Yeah, turn 6 Juggernaut kind of slaps. Why not Maximus? Maximus has 7 power. It's a lot of power. 7 power is a lot.
Opponent snapped.
So this turn, I think what we're gonna do is the Juggernaut, Kingpin, Juggernaut, Killmonger play to finish it out. It snapped on us. We're ahead here, so this is gonna be really sick, chat. All right, y'all ready for this? Because they're gonna play some shit in this Lockjaw lane. And we're gonna tell them no. Kingpin is an ongoing effect, no? Okay, it's not even an ongoing effect. I think this will win. If not, it'll be really cool. Kingpin, boom. Juggernaut, move it to the middle. Shit. Killmonger, kill the Blade. Let's go. We take those, chat. Why did they play Chavez into their lockjaw lane? That was a psycho move. Playing the Chavez into their lockjaw lane is so stupid. Also, this is why I took out Dracula. Because if you just play shit Machine World, fucking Dracula never works. My mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me yeah. Yeah, Polaris is kind of lit. I don't want to change this though. What up, Kawa? Coming in on the YouTube side. Look out. They soul read the Juggernaut. That's so true. So true. They soul read the Juggernaut and they knew that I was gonna Juggernaut. The tiebreaker is total points. So because I beat them by 3 on the other location, they beat me by 2 on the other. We won. Kawa, I hope your editing's going well. I'm still having a very hard time not just telling everyone. I'm also gonna be gone by when that video drops, so I'm not gonna be able to watch it on stream for a while. But Kawa, shout out Kawa in chat. Look him up on YouTube. I'm just playing Dracula, huh? You want Deathpool? You mean Deadpool? Deadpool's pretty good. I feel like the Deadpool Dead Wave or Deadpool Death Wave is pretty sweet. Yeah, speak of the devil. Have y'all ever seen there's a Dracula show on Netflix? There's a Dracula show on Netflix? First 2 episodes, there's 3 episodes. It's a weird like special thing. First 2 episodes, 8 out of 10. Episode 3, 2 out of 10. Very weird. Okay, opponent's playing the exact thing that I'm playing, except they're playing with different cards. Just finished editing all single Jeffries, had a nice 6-hour nap. Gonna get back right to it. Let's go, dude. You got it, champ. Okay, opponent is running Wolverine in their deck. I have no idea what's going on. You'd say the second episode of Dracula is 10 outs. I think that's totally fair. I really like the second episode. I might have liked the first episode better, but they're both like 8 or 9s in my opinion. It's really good. Did you watch the third episode? Because like that was dog shit, dude. What the fuck were they thinking, man? Ooh, look at this. Look at this, chat. Colleen Wing discards the Wolverine. Wolverine goes into play. Castlevania's a good show. Yeah, dude, Castlevania also really dug. Look at this. Colleen Wing discards. Boom! Wolverine's back, bitch. You thought Wolverine was gone, didn't ya? Oh, and we got the raft? Third episode was a good start. Yeah, it was so bad. Let's see what we can do here. We might be able to get this Dracula to hit on the Apocalypse. I don't know, man. There's a lot of things that need to happen to make that work. You have to jump on Severance. Yeah, Severance is fire. Except I don't own any Apple products. It's the only money I've ever given Apple is purchasing Apple TV. And it is literally impossible. It is like literally impossible to cancel that service. The freaking crooks, dude. Okay, Morbius comes down. Is Morbius worth it? I think it is because we're playing the Spectrum. Morbius is going to come down. And we get 2 other cards. I think we go with the Swordmaster. Spectrum. Well, Spectrum right last. Then we got to do the Killmonger, right? Getting that Sunspot out of there is really nice. A little Spectrum on the right. I think we got it. I think we have this, chat. Watch Myth, dude. I tried so hard to watch Mythic Quest. I watched 3 episodes of it. I'm a huge Always Sunny in Philadelphia fan. Enormous It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia fan, mind you. Huge. One of my favorite shows of all time. Okay. Not too shabby. Killmonger. We probably aren't winning middle, but we clearly don't have to. We might win middle. Actually, if we get the apocalypse, we win middle, no? I really wish I could like Mythic Quest, but I just don't. It feels too much like a ABC sitcom for me. It feels too much like an ABC sitcom. But I feel like Mythic Quest, I hope you like it. I think it's definitely for some people, but I just personally, I could not get into it. I really tried. Only thing I watched on Apple is Cherry. Nah, I've never even heard of Cherry. Look how creepy this freaking Maximus variant is. Bum, 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 bum. We got time. We'll go for a little bit longer, chat. We're on a nice little streak here. We are climbing tonight. Yeah, we're almost up 100 cubes. I think we started at 74. We're winning a lot of 8 cube games. I feel like this Sarah Miracle deck is outstanding against bots, which we might be facing right now. I feel like a lot of things like that for all mankind. Interesting. 115 on YouTube watching. Let's go. Yeah, it says 119, 316 on Twitch. That's a lot of people, dude. How big of we could fill like an auditorium, though. If everyone here in chat was vibing. Yeah, I'm going to a water park thing. Actually, maybe you shouldn't say where I'm going because potentially very unlikely, but potentially someone in chat might not be getting surprised about it. Dude, Sarah on Onslaught Citadel kind of slaps, no? If I could play it. Dude, Dream Dimension bricks this deck so hard. I actually didn't even realize how hard this deck gets bricked by us. We do have Rogue for Onslaught Citadel, though. Could be good. I feel like I have to play out this Mysterio because we're not going to be able to play Sarah. Might as well just play out this Mysterio now. Yeah, but we can't with Dream Dimension. Just says no, dude. Yo, see you, Kawa, man. I have 1 turn to draw Rich. So true. So true. I actually didn't think about that at all. Thank you, Mad Mathis. Well, I guess we'll get the bishop down. The bishop feels bad. Wait, is the bishop even good enough? What do we play next turn then? We play Killmonger Maximus? Ugh. The cool thing about Mysterio is it throws off Professor X. Because like opponent doesn't really know where they could Professor X. And they can't Professor X this turn. Scorpion, how dare you?
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, we'll get out of this game. No reason to push through this game. Also, someone saying retreat. You never, realistically, unless you're getting destroyed, there's no reason ever to retreat until the last turn. Unless your opponent snaps, of course. When your opponent snaps, you make a decision to retreat, and if your opponent doesn't snap, you make a decision or if your opponent doesn't snap and gets to the last turn, you make a decision to retreat. You should always give yourself as many possibilities or as many chances as possible. I'm gonna screw my opponent over by not going for the Nexus and then Scarlet Witching it. What's up with these circles? What's up with these, by the way? I always look at Nova and I always just wonder what's going on here. Or if you play Angela in the wrong position. Yeah, or yeah. I mean, there are a lot of people who do not do, you know, what I suggest. And that's fine, you know? Oh, opponent actually just did the same thing I was thinking about doing. The peak is really bad for me. None of those things that happen were good. What the fuck is going on? Those are his energy portholes. Nice. What's my favorite card art? I really like this Chibi Sarah. She's really high up there for me. There's an angel card art. I will try and play later. So they're not gonna play here, huh? I was gonna Juggernaut over here, but I just can't. Can't do that though. Might as well get this Killmonger out now. I can't play this Juggernaut, unfortunately. Is this in his deck? Why the fuck does he have Medusa in their deck? Are they playing a pool 2 deck? Cheater. That didn't. This whole game, it just isn't working out very well for me. I could get a rogue. I could get the clutchest rogue of all time, chat. Potential clutchest rogue of history. Nah, it's not worth it. I don't even think with the rogue I win. It'd be close though. Psycho locations, what the hell? So true. Crazy locations. Genosis? Just like the world that they fight in Star Wars Episode 2, The Attack of the Clones. Starring Christian, what the fuck is it? Christian Peterson? Hayden Christensen as a teenage Anakin Skywalker. Also starring Hans Christian Andersen. Yeah, Jar Jar Binks is a senator in that. Y'all ever think about that? People out here making fun of Jar Jar Binks, but are you a senator? Kind of weird. Kind of weird that you're making fun of him. Kind of weird that you think that you're better than Jar Jar and you're not even a senator. So, kind of weird energy. Let's just Scarlet Witch left. Do we hold? Scarlet Witch left. We don't have Sarah in hand yet. Also, the great Ewan McGregor reprising his role as Obias One Kenobi. I think that's how you say his name. What else we got? It features a CGI Yoda, which is kind of crazy. He did a bunch of like tornado spins and stuff in the final thing. Oh, who's the dude who played Count Dooku? That was a really good actor. What the fuck? Oh, it's Bounce Bros, dude. Bounce Bros, chat, they be bouncing. Chat, they be bouncing though. As a senator myself, I know better than to impound on another senator. True. Christopher Lee, yeah, the legendary Christopher Lee as Count Dooku. Let me ask you this, chat. Why'd they let Anakin go with Padme where they went? I feel like they shouldn't have let her go. That dude, he was being real weird with her the whole movie, and then they're like, hey, you should go on like a romantic island like getaway in her home planet and like watch after her by yourself, even though you're untrained and acting really weird around this young female senator. Obese Juan Cannoli, true. It's a direct cause of the rise of the Empire, so without him we don't get an OG trilogy. What a Chad. You guys get it. Jebaited. Incredibly jebaited energy. I hope my opponent goes first so I can just Killmonger all of his stuff at the end of the game. This collector is very large. I really want to get Kingpin this turn. Kingpin was so nice, dude. Just play a Rouge? Nah, we want to play at least one power. Because otherwise we can get something that we can't play next turn. We'll annoy them on the last turn because they won't be able to get their Quinjet. They got a Killmonger, so they're expecting Killmonger now. They are ahead, so we are going to get the Killmonger off. We can do Juggernaut here. Then just do this. I think we win. I think we win a lot of times. That's a thick collector, dude. GG's. I think the opponent just saw the Killmonger in my hand. Order 66 was justified? Nah, dude. The freaking Jedi were dope, dude. Padme kind of sus, to be honest. The relationship would not have been flown in space. Don't blame the abused, okay? Don't blame the abused poor senator who had a creepy freaking predatorial Jedi. She was scared shitless the whole third thing. Don't say Padme's kind of sus. That's the problem with societies. People look at Padme and say it's her fault. Victim blaming. We don't do that in this chat, okay? There's no victim blaming in this chat. Just finished killing. It is kind of sus that right after he was like, yo, I just murdered dude, guys. Mysterio variant in game. Mysterio variant in game pog. Mysterio variant in game. Mysterio variant in game alert. Did you watch the Clone Wars or the extended story? She was all for it, and she also a level of nutty herself. Dude, I'm just saying, man, it's a slippery slope. As a slippery slope. Oh, for Bink's sake, so true. Yo, welcome in, man. Welcome in. We're fun. We're talking about Star Wars Episode 2, The Attack of the Clones. It's a great time. It's a great time. We're having fun here. Let's get our Angela down over here on the right. I guess, actually, we can get Angela in Dark Dimension. It's kind of nice. Are we first? If we're first, chat, I kind of want to do this. Wait, what the fuck? Padme grooming didn't go well for her? I mean, I don't know. She had kids or whatever. It didn't go well, I would say, at the end. Most definitely. I got Juggernaut their Carnage or whatever they're going to play. It's going to be a great time. So what do you think of this theory that Jar Jar was originally meant to be a Sith? I think it has a lot of value into it. Get out of here, by the way. Nice Carnage. Let's get a little Mojo Nova action. Still looking for a Killmonger. Hulkbuster to Carnage, which doesn't really make too much sense. Just like Anakin, Jar Jar got a girlfriend, so it makes sense. Did Jar Jar get a girlfriend in the Clone Wars? That's kind of crazy. Good for him though, or whatever. Wait, how did they get? Wait, did this work? Did they get the cloning vets? Oh, son of a bitch, dude. Are we okay? We might be okay, chat. Definitely not. Oh, the Hulkbuster giving him the big Carnage. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Opponent only has one card to play. Opponent can only play one card, no? If I do this, I'm ahead in all 3 locations. Opponent can only play one card, right? Death? Oh, it's Death Wave. What am I talking about, chat? What am I doing? Can I still retreat? Yeah, I always forget about Death Wave. It's a good point. Wait. We win left? We win left for sure, chat. What are they doing? Look at this cheeky little Angela. Look at this cheeky little Angela vibing at the end of the game. All according to plan, chat. All according to plan.
Victory.
I don't know what their point of playing that Venom was. It added 1 power to that location. I can't imagine they had a car. Like, don't. It's very weird. Very weird. We take those though. We take those. All right, we're gonna get one more YouTube worthy game and then we're gonna leave. One more YouTube worthy game. This deck is farming cubes, man. This deck is eating good in the neighborhood. Do I want the Mysterio now? No, with the Sarah, I don't think I want it. I also really want my Scar. This is one of the few decks that really needs to get rid of Mindscape. All according to Kikaku. Kikaku means plan, and Moana means family. Those are 2 things that I know. Opponent's taken quite a bit. Very rude from our opponent. Just want to make that abundantly clear how rude that was. We have our Scarlet Witch. Need to play it next turn. Compare with the Mysterio next turn. Snapping. I don't know if I'm trolling or not. Which part? I'm slightly trolling it all the time. Moana means family. Isn't that from what's the archetype of this deck exactly? It's called a Sarah Miracle deck list. It aims to play Sarah on turn 5 and a litany of powerful 3 and 4 drops. Ohana means family. Yeah, dude. Ohana means family. Whatever. What did I say? Moana? Oh yeah, that's the other Pacific Island based Disney Pixar franchise. My bad. It was close though. What the heck?
Mjolnir, to me.
I want to play a lot of cards in that lockjaw lane.
Mjolnir.
Opponent has played 2 Mjolnirs. I think that we're not going to go for more island. Chad, I'm pretty sure we're not going to go for more island.
Mjolnir, to me.
What a ridiculous turn. Opponent, okay, let's review here. That was turn 4. Opponent got 3 triggers of Mjolnir to make their Thor 24 power. Opponent made 4 Doombots, an 11 power lane with an Odin. That was a lot of power, chat. 18, 38. That was a 49 power turn 4. And then my Wanda turned off the kiln. We're gonna give it to our opponent on that one. GG's.
Escaped.
GG's to our opponent. we'll go ahead and mulligan that one back. Strongest turn 4 you've ever seen. It's got to be close. Got to be close. They didn't have any mana cheat. Wanda only slightly betrayed us there. Wanda was fine. She's just doing her best. She didn't know what turn it was. She couldn't tell. Chat, what are the rules? Snap and turn immediately. Come on, snap with me. Snap, snap, snap. Let's go! Let's go. Mad Dog's a gamer. Mad Dog's a gamer, baby. You love to see it. Let's go. You absolutely love to see it. We're clicking the end turn button. No! Wait, I didn't even notice. Chat, I didn't even notice. I didn't even know, man. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh man, that was good fun. Ego said nope. Ego was just like, nah, dog, I'm good. I was so excited to play an Ego game with someone. Dude, yeah, give Medusa middle lane. Have a Lilith. She's going to help out with the rest of the game. She's one of my associates. Jubilee Maximus, huh? It's not that scary. The mojo's not that good. Angela's only 5 power, but it's kind of some of the best I'm going to get. It's a retreat game? Oh, I couldn't really play over there either way. Yeah, this is looking a little bit rough. This is looking a little bit rough. We got plays though, chat. We got plays. Don't worry, chat. We got plays. We got plays. We have Lilith behind the wheel. Okay, opponent's playing an onslaught. What's the odds they just try an Iron Man? Oh, if they Iron Man and I rogue the Iron Man. Wait, chat. Wait, chat. The dream, chat. Chat, the dream, the absolute dream. Get him out of here. Who said retreat? Who said retreat? Get him out of here. Let's go. We wanted a YouTube worthy game and we got a YouTube worthy game. Let's go. Never underestimate the power of Lilith. Didn't even get to see what it was, indeed. It is pretty nice when that happens. Oh, and the sub from Rock A Fella. He saw that play and he said, there's no way I can't sub. No shot. All right, let's see where we're going to rage it to. Thanks everyone for being here. I will be back tomorrow right around the same time. I'll be back around the same time tomorrow. I might try and go to dinner with some of my friends at some point, but I should be around right around 10 o'clock CT tomorrow. Same place. Catch me over on YouTube and catch me over on Twitch. No shot, you snap. That was ridiculous. When are we gonna fix Mojo's frame? It does take up way too much space. Dude, that was such a good stream. We went up about 100 cubes. Yeah, by the way, I will do one more self promo, just like everyone is doing and being really cool with. Hit that follow button. It really helps. Yeah, we went up about 100 cubes today. I just posted my YouTube right there. My Twitter is going to go up as well. CD Concha, thanks for the follow as well. Definitely check me out over on YouTube and Twitter. I'm putting a lot of work in there, a lot of really good Marble Snap content coming out on all 3 of those. Just a reminder, for anyone who doesn't want to click the bell, you don't have to click the bell. If you follow me on Twitch, I think that's totally fine. BD Law PC, thank you as well. Let's see who's where. Actually, I want to keep that open. At Beamer 34, thank you for all the follows. It really means a lot, y'all. We're popping off over here on Twitch. We got 440 people in the chat. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's see who else we have. Ooh, Monster. I did raid them yesterday. You know what? Let's see. Let's see who we got here. Hey, Ooh, Monster Zeddy. You know, a long time ago, when I had about 200 followers on Twitch, Zeddy gave me my biggest raid I've ever had. He raided about 100 and something people over to me. So we're gonna go ahead and return the favor and give him a really fat raid back. Zeddy is a old Hearthstone head. If you like my positivity and fun, Zeddy is a much more negative person when he plays video games. It's kind of his character. I kind of enjoy it every once in a while to get a little bit of negativity, but he is a lot of fun. He's very well versed in a lot of games, but he's a cool dude. So we're gonna send you over to Zeddy. We're gonna pass the love back around. Thanks so much for the sub over on YouTube. So many subs and follows. Y'all are so awesome. Go give Zeddy some love. If you might know him from Hearthstone, but cool dude. 600 views overall. Way to go, guys. Thanks so much, Gallagher Gal. I'm gonna send you all over there. I appreciate you all. I will see you at the same time tomorrow, 10 p.m. CT. Mark your calendars. I'll make sure to get something up on the YouTube page about it and probably post about it on Twitter. Y'all are awesome. Goodbye. Goodbye. Have fun. All right, I'm also going to say bye to YouTube friends.